Did not expect this at the start of stream today. Absolutely no.
Mr. Byster 234 just shared 100 bits.
Yep.
Love Scotland.
Love Scotland.
P.S. gonna spam a little.
I go on to spam a little. Yeah. There we go. Oh, wait. One more. You guys are crazy, honestly. The way in which we start some of these streams sometimes is ridiculous.
Mr. Byster 234 just shared
train.
100 bits.
Mental.
Love Scotland. P.S. gonna spam a little.
Man, like Scottish Minecraft streamer. Everyone, welcome on in. I'm just looking at something on TikTok super quickly just before we get started. We're on live on obviously YouTube as well tonight. So I'm just making sure, I'm just checking a couple little things
Mr. Byster
before we get started.
234 just shared 100 bits.
They did.
But I didn't share 100 bits.
Yep. But I didn't share 100 bits, but that is okay. We still love you all the same, Mr. Byster. Do you live in Scotland? I do live in Scotland. I do indeed. Yep. What will I put on here? Try to think what would do. So what I'm thinking here, I'm going to put this out to everybody. I want to put something on a TikTok reward that's like really high. And I'm trying to think what it would be. Hi from YouTube, like button press, let's go. Thank you, Mr. Hobbs. We're at the same time, so I'm in London. Oh, nice, Ibram. I'm actually in London for 2 weeks. I'm at home this week, at home next week, and I'm in London down by Richmond for a week, and kind of near London for the second week. But I'm going to be down sort of London for 2 weeks with work soon. Throw all tools in lava. I'll just put all tools in lava. There we go. That's big enough incentive for the TikTokers, right? All tools in lava. I mean, that works for me. All right, there we go. Done. What do you do for work? I'm a Microsoft consultant. So I basically go up and down the country working for different companies, delivering sort of Microsoft services. So teach people how to use Microsoft Teams or SharePoint, OneDrive, Copilot, basically the whole Microsoft 365 stack. I spend a majority of my time either training people how to use it, supporting them how to do it, or providing solution building in there too. Tree, are you in Java or Bedrock? What's the IP? Can I join? Oh my god, can you mod me? And I don't know whatever the rest are, but now you can say no one ass on Twitch. Okay, back to alert for therapy now. Bye, Crystal! Later on, guys, when I get past 10 o'clock tonight, we're actually going to watch a Crystal clip back that I made today. I haven't told her about this yet, but she said something on stream today and I clipped it, and I want to play it on stream so you all get an experience of what Crystal streams are like. So it's a little self-promo section made by me to promote my friend Crystal on the internet. And it was said live on stream today, and it made me giggle out loud so much that I actually spat out my cup of tea when I did it. So we'll do that later. What the heck did you do? Nothing, Crystal. Nothing unusual. Other than the fact that you told a plant to go fuck itself. Yeah, you did great. Long time no see. Dreamspire, welcome on in. Nice to see you. I've broken my game. Duffel Bear, what you broke? You broke something. Oh, thank you very much for the share of the TikToks, guys. Right, welcome in, everyone. My name is Tree. We are on Monday, the 2nd of February, 2026. We are live on all the places and the stuff and the things and the things and the stuff and the stuff and the things. Good evening, Luke. This is good. And yeah, we're currently in our hardcore world. We're on the last 50 days, so we're not got long left. We do have a couple TikTok incentives up. If anyone does want to troll the living daylights out of me today, we do have the ability to name animals today, hit mobs today with our fists, go on a random item quest, and throw all of my tools in lava today. If anyone wants to do that on TikTok, you're absolutely more than welcome. A lot of these will be coming after we get past 1,000 days. A lot of these will be coming to Twitch streams as well, and we'll do them on them all. ALG Gamer, welcome on in. So we do have a few trolley things on the TikTok as per usual. Let me activate this little flare on. We'll get going. And yeah, so we're going to be doing our last 50 days within my hardcore world before we move on to... Oh, you're kidding. No tier 2 flare activated just yet because it's seemingly apparently busy. We have been managed to work on our cliff face the other day. And what we're going to do today is we're going to try and tidy it up a little bit. There's a few bits that I don't like. So we're going to try and tidy that up today. And this will be... I just saw a good tree. I love you. See, told you it was nothing bad, Crystal. Told you it was nothing bad. I'm just going to share it with my friends. It was so funny. It was so funny. Rares? Oh, that's a really hard name because there's no bits in it. What's up? Welcome in, Rare. Welcome on in, welcome on in. That'll probably do the trick. Yeah, okay, this will do that. And then we won't go up just yet. I'm going to fix the bottom because we need to get mossy cobblestone. So I need to go get moss before we start recording because I haven't got any moss left. So we're going to do a little bit of moss, a little bit of mossy cobblestone around the bottom, sort that all out, and then we're going to fix a couple little bits up at the top and get this all done today. That's the plan. Try and get this all terraforming done, and then by at least in the next hour is to start the final build of our season 1. So rather excited for this to stream today. Because I just know that today is going to be pretty much just the next phase of the overall project coming to an end. And yeah, it should be good. We will be taking, as I said before, we'll be taking a week away from the hardcore world to prepare for the hardcore event in March. Because we have to think about a build that we all want to see me do. And I have got no ideas what I'm doing. Like, genuinely, don't know. Because the concern that I've got with this event is the fact that I have to firstly survive and then make... Oh, there's Bellfire. Staying alive, staying alive. Hi, Bellfire! Welcome on in. And yeah, I don't know what to do. I genuinely have no idea. So I'm going to have to have a little think about it. But I need to see or think, what would Tree want to bake in a hardcore event over 30 days? Because I only have 30 days to make it. So I know I can't go absolutely ridiculous. And that's going to be my thing. You guys know me well enough now that when I'm building something in Minecraft, we don't half-ass it. We try and make something pretty cool. And I'm kind of stuck on what idea. And there's a couple of people posted things in Discord, which I quite like, actually. So I am somewhat tempted to... Well, I am going to be starting practicing a few different ideas. So we're going to take a couple weeks away from hardcore to prepare for that. We'll go learn some... And at the same time, I'm actually going to be teaching myself how to use Axiom. So that could be quite interesting for some of you who want to learn how to use that building tool. That'll be fun. It could be so much. It could have been so much worse. Exactly. It was a fun one and very, very, very appropriate, Crystal. Anyway, get back to your therapy class. You shouldn't be here with me. Go talk to other strangers of the world. I'll speak to you later. Therapy session number 2 starts when you come back. So I wasn't in Marbles being a bit. Oh no, you're all good, Bellfire. You managed to get in. You're all good. You're all here now. Getting into Marbles not that important. Being in stream on TikToks and YouTubes and all the places supporting us means more to me than you could ever imagine. So we appreciate it. Is it the same world from last time it came? Rare is indeed. We're now currently on day 900. Hello there. We're currently on day 952 in my hardcore world. And yeah, we're basically in the part of gathering resources for the final 50 days. We've got one last build to do. And then we have... Hello there! And welcome into the TikTok, guys. And we'll... and what we're planning is, obviously, is to complete my first starter build project. And then once we finish my first starter build project, we're going to move on. We're going to go into collection mode. Now, I've spoke to you guys on stream before. Say what I'd like to do next is make the next civilization. And I think I've just, like... in the last 24 hours, basically told myself no. Because I don't think for streaming, I don't think it'll be that interesting. I think you guys are going to get bored to death and be just building all the time. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to focus on starting the collection. So basically the collection, if anyone watched Marvel before, you've probably seen the collector. So I want to move on to start collecting every mob in Minecraft and every variant as well. Sniper God, welcome on in. Have you built anything so far? I have. We're currently on day 952, Sniper, and this is us upgrading a savannah village. So yeah, so we've been definitely putting in a little bit of the work in this world. So yeah, the intention for this one, Sniper, is to kind of just build organically, not follow any tutorials, just me, myself, and I, my chat, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, all the places. And yeah, effectively what we're trying to achieve for the first at least 1,000 days is to convert a village that kind of looks a bit like that, and then turn it into something that's a little bit more, you know, a little bit more depth. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, so I'll turn shaders off so it looks back to normal Minecraft. So where we're building today, Snipers, we're actually just over here on the last build. So this is the last and final build, which is going to be my home. We're going to live up here. It's going to be a lighthouse build. Little building out the side here, and that's going to be quite a big structure here. And effectively, it's going to be like, that's where I live. That's where all the villagers are. That's where all the animals. That's where all the crops are. And then we live here. But that'll be the end of the first 1,000 days. And effectively, my YouTube series, we're going to be releasing 10 episodes for the first 1,000 days. Uploading all that. We're on episode number 5 currently. If you guys have not seen it, please go watch it. It's pretty cool. I enjoy it. Although apparently someone on TikTok today told me it was somewhat not that good. Thanks, Instagram. But I think it's pretty decent. So yeah, we've got that. And yeah, that's the plan, humans. That is the plan. Yeah, it's like, production, not so good. I'm like, cool. Gave me a little chuckle today. I can see my house from yours. Hi, Crystals. I'm going to try and get an Elytra today. Oh, look. Go get it, dude. Go get it. Ran out of bits. Oh, honestly, Mr. Meister, you do not worry about it. Everything you've done so far on my stream is more than enough and more than anyone could ever, like, you know, be thankful for. So we appreciate the support on Twitch tonight. This is like a person with common sense. I will not spend more money than I need on a streamer. Like I said, I'm anywhere from I've reached level 11 gear, but it's 2 in hardcore. I will not spend any more money than I need on a streamer that I like. Oh, you're the best. So anyways, point is that I have reached full diamond gear by day 22 in hardcore. Let's go. That's decent, man. That's good. That is a pretty good conversion rate. To be able to have got that much diamonds already within the first few days. That's really good. What are you getting the moss stuff for? Oh, so basically we needed to get the moss to create mossy cobblestone. What I noticed was when I was building the terrain here, I didn't really have a lot of mossy cobblestone. So at the bottom, it doesn't really blend too well into the water. So I need to get myself some mossy cobblestone and then moss for the top. So just need a little bit more moss because we ran out. But yeah, Mister, that's really good. Full diamond gear by day 22. I actually don't remember when I got all my diamond gear for. Genuinely don't remember. Dream, we officially announced Etheria on my TikTok and opened up early auditions. Nice. I wondered what was going with it, Dreamspire. It's good to be back. Belfer, well, thank you very much for the GGs and the gifts on TikTok tonight. Really do appreciate it. Woo! Singing! Hello, my name is Singing. I am here supporting small YouTubers and would love to make you a DC community. What's a DC community? Discord community, maybe? Not too sure. I thought you would need vines to make it. Ooh, vines. I never thought about vines. I haven't bothered gathering vines. Have I got any vines? Oh, that is a good shout, actually. Let's go see if we got some. Ow. Yeah, I've already got one, Sing. I've already got a community Discord set up already that I run with my moderators. Ooh, I've got 11 left. I'll take them with me just in case. We need the hanging roots as well. Gonna take a couple of those. Take the dripstone. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to do. We don't really have much else. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I think I'll let them grow. Snipe. We can put them up. Just see if they, see what it looks like. We'll chuck them on. Yeah, this is the same world, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, this is the same world. Oh, honestly, Digital, yeah. The comment on Instagram caught me off guard because usually it's like, depending obviously what platform I post my content on, I don't normally get that harsh a comment, but the comment on Instagram took me off guard today. I was like, whoa, that's a bit aggressive. That's gonna put us nice talking. No worries, Jeep Spiral. Good. Take easy, dude. I look forward to hearing about the project, though. Oh, I need that one. I need to keep the dripstone. I don't need the seeds, so you guys can leave. Take the moss out. Right, I've got those. Take the hoe. Why don't I have an ender chest here? Oh, it's in my inventory, that's why. Right, you can go out. You can go out. You're up there. You're Silk Touch. You're here. Right, I think we're good to go. So, we need to make a few... Hi, baby girl. Hi, darling. I see you. I do see you. Little Lily's at the door. I know, I hear you. I hear you. I do hear you. She's just banging away at the door. Hi. She's giving it big licks on the door. MoPro, welcome in. Nice to see you again, MoPro. Adam, thank you very much for the follows, guys. Appreciate you all coming on the TikTok tonight. Yeah, I think there's like 6,000 you've got likes on the TikTok today. I was going to say, if we do get to anywhere near one of our goals today on TikTok for our likes, I think we're not too far. What's the goal for likes on TikTok today? It is 10,000. It's pretty good, actually. If we do get to 10,000, I was actually going to try releasing a treasure box today where people can collect coins from it. So if we hit our goal today of 10,000, I'll put one of them in the chat tonight. Glow lichen, yeah, glow lichen would be a good shout for sort of detail as well. Digital, good shout. I do it today that my first publication will be Chaos at all. You know how when you cite a book, it sometimes will say Smith et al. Found out today that my first publication will be Chaos et al. No, it's not the real name. Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Digital. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Okay, bet. Treasure box is going to be accomplished. Yeah, and we'll put one of them into the chat today. Absolutely. Right, let's get a lot of this upgraded. So what I want to do is some of these... I want to start... Oh, did I get rid of the scaffolding? Oh, tree. I need scaffolding, dude. Don't put it away. Oh, no, I put it away because I was doing the... cave. And I want to fix this as quick as I can today. Like this here has to all change. Am I recording? No, of course I'm not. Of course I'm not recording. Why would I be? A huge delta in the can. I feel bad for my coins that I've reduced it at all. Oh, hey, it's still it's just still an amazing accomplishment, though. I'll take that. That's amazing. Always take the wins when they come along. Always take the wins. Right, what are we doing with this today? Just small little tweaks. Oh, no. Right next to it is that one. Take you out. You're a bit too harsh on the colorway. You can go there. You're fine. You need to go up one. You're fine. You're coming out. You're coming out. You're there and there. That should be gravel. I'm just trying to get a nice gradient on it. Take this guy out. I think that'll be fine, and I think this bit too actually can come out, to be fair. Yeah, you're fine. I can fix you later. You come out. Gravel. There he is. Is my world getting suddenly really dark? Oh no, I was going to say it's getting really dark already. It's because it's a storm out. That's why. That's why it's stormy outside today. Alright, you guys have to come out. Yeah, put on again, for today's music playlist, the choice was a gaming playlist. However, I'm not entirely sure this feels like a gaming playlist currently at the moment. We're at 10k already. Jesus. You guys are super fast today on it. 10k accomplished. You know what? For even just hitting that already, I'll do a little treasure box for that. Right, let me sort this out. Where's my phone? I think I could do it on my phone. Where's TikTok when you need it? TikTok. Let me top up my little coin balance here quickly. I went to go put it on and I just realised I haven't got any credit left on my phone. I wonder why it's fast rate. I have no idea. But I'll do one at 10,000, 50,000 and 100,000. I'll do one at the sort of the major milestones today, and I'll keep putting treasure chests in the chat for everyone. So basically, if anyone doesn't know, a treasure chest in the chat allows you guys to unlock coins for free, because I'm giving them away, basically. So, yeah. Oh, hey. So I'll do a small one now, and then I'll do a bigger one later. So if we get to 50,000 likes, I'll do it there as well. So I'll send that one in first. That should work. There you go. The treasure box will open in 3 minutes. Woo! And you guys get free coins. And then we'll do another one at 50,000 likes. And we'll do another one at 100,000 likes. And we'll do bigger ones each time. How about that for a deal? So if anyone's watching on like YouTube or Twitch and you guys want to get some free coins, I have just put in a treasure box into the TikTok chat if you guys want to take advantage of that. And you get free coins. Free coins. I still can't use my flare on TikTok tonight for some reason. Alright, let's have a little think about this. So it's down here that I want to change. It's this one. That should go there. You're somewhat okay. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. I want moss. I liked already. Cat, that's because you're amazing. You're live on everything. I do try, Sniper. We're live on horizontal YouTube, vertical YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. It's just what you've got to do these days, Sniper. I know people sometimes say that it's like it kind of hurts sometimes, but as a smaller creator just trying to get my name out there, I mean, I just gotta do what you gotta do, right? And the more people that see the streams, the better, because I've not had the best of lucks with a good old organic growth. So we stream in all the places just to try and get our content in front of as many different people as possible. No, I should use the whole, I've been featured on Minecraft Live, I should use all those little plugs, but we don't. We don't. Well, we appreciate it if you guys can come in and support us, but yeah, we try and go to all the places Sniper as best we possibly can. I have my reasons, but at the end of the day, it's mainly, discoverability, and that's all it is. And I've spoke to my chat about this more than a few times about how they feel about it. But it still doesn't stop me from talking to every single person that comes into my stream. It doesn't stop me from saying hi to everybody. So yeah, I've not quite diluted across too much. And that was always my one concern when I sort of multi-stream, is diluting what I've built. But yeah, we're live in all the places, friends. For now. For now, anyway. That will probably change in the future, to be fair. Ding! Dravespire as well, coming in with the, you're awesome, cat. Thank you very much. Bellfire with a GG's as well. You guys are on it today. From all the gifts that we had at the start of the Twitch chat today, the golden Kappa hype train, and then all the people now gifting on TikTok today. I mean, Bellfire and Dreamspire. Thank you very much, guys. Like it had barely had anyone there during the test. Yeah, I didn't bother. I wanted to test it. The issue that I have with streaming on TikTok, streaming on, what do you call it? Instagram, is it doesn't have a dedicated UI, so I can't see the chat. No, I know I can't die up here. That's you guys. I was about to say that. Who's that? But that no, I can't die up here. There's like no creepers. Hello there. Benjamin, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. Yeah, we did obviously try streaming on Instagram as well, but you stream from Instagram from the Instagram web app, and it's it's not that good for performance using a web browser. So yeah, I don't know if I'll stream from Instagram again. It's good. It's just another platform to grow from, but nah, I think I'll avoid the Instagrams. And just focus on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch, which are the sort of the main ones. So we don't do things like Kick. I don't do Instagram Live. So I do try and still cap myself that I don't do absolutely everything. I don't want to overwhelm myself. That'd just be crazy. I need those stone. Ah, there we go. So I was like, where on earth is stone one? Stone goes in there. Andesite. In there. And my eyes are getting really dry tonight. Max was like 3. Yeah, it's the same as like my TikTok live streams and YouTube live streams are somewhat similar in regards to like viewership. But it is what it is. I don't really overthink the view count stuff. It doesn't really make any difference. Makes no difference to me. I need to like turn my air conditioner off or something. I'm roasting. My eyes are getting dry. Hope your channel is going to get popular. I have no idea. I donate money, but I don't have. Oh, I don't need you to donate money. Which chat are you reading the most? Twitch, cat. Twitch is my main platform. Has been for a very long time. So I normally read Twitch first, TikTok second, YouTube third. Normally in that order, but it doesn't really matter. I try and read them as much as I possibly can, cat. I read all the chats. Maybe tonight we'll actually beat your like goal by about 85k. I don't know. Maybe. I'd like to maybe hope that we could. I think our goal for the amount of likes that we've had on a TikTok like, or TikTok stream was, I think it was like 80,000, I think. I think it was something like that. Which donation was the biggest you've ever got? Like donation, like non-charity related, or including charity, Cat? It depends on your question. Like the biggest donation I've ever had for charity, or me personally, just a donation as in regards to a donation for support. Guys probably got two different categories for that. Yeah. Honestly, Belfair, you were part of that. You were part of that. When we hit there, I'm sure it was like 85,000 or something like that. There was the most likes we've ever had in one TikTok stream before. It's quite a lot. But yeah, I think the biggest, Cat, just to answer your question preemptively, is like the biggest donation I've ever had for a charity stream was £320 because they rounded it up to 2,000. So we just got to 2,000 pounds raised for Scottish autism, and they basically, well, we were a bit short coming up to the end of the 24-hour stream, and one of my good friends came into the stream and donated 320 quid right at the end to put us up to 2,000. So that's probably like the biggest ever charity one I've ever had, and the biggest ever personal one to me directly, I think it was like 50 quid or something, is like the biggest personal donation one I've ever had. Where it's just been for just me. I think then it was 20, and it was actually just at Christmas there from Nico, one of our friends Nico from Twitch and YouTube, gave us a 21 once. But yeah, that's the most I've ever had is like a personal one, which I think it was 50, and it was once. It was a very long time ago. 50, Cat, is the most I've ever had as like a donation in my stream. Yo, how is this pre-recorded stream going? Alf, this pre-recorded stream is going particularly well today. We are on the building in the minings and the buildings today. We're just getting a lot of the blocks prepared, and we're just about to go start hopefully making it all look a little bit sexier now. But I just need to get all the blocks on the right places. And we're going to give it a little go and get it all done today. But yeah, I think it was 50. I think was my singular most biggest donation before. I don't really remember. I don't really keep track on it, but I think it was. Is there a way to even check? I actually don't know. Here, just mining and building. Exactly. Well, mining and building for now. Once I get past day 1,000 in this world, I'm going to be doing this world a little bit differently. I'm going to be changing up my content in this hardcore world to not be so build orientated. I'm hopefully going to change up the content in this stream to be a little bit more entertainment value, sort of like collecting and go and do something in Minecraft that are a little bit different. I don't mind what I do in sort of Minecraft terms, but I'm really keen to sort of start doing something a little bit different. So that's kind of the plan. Is in the beginning of like April, we're going to be playing hardcore, but we're going to be playing it very different. We're going to start collecting one of every mob in the game, and I'm genuinely really excited for it. I think it'll be pretty good fun to be able to start exploring the world and pushing the boundaries, and pushing what's actually possible for the Minecraft world. And I think getting one of every mob is going to be sort of, for me at least, entertaining. It's going to be sort of something that I can look forward to doing, and every stream we can sort of see how far we get. So we'll probably start to do that pretty soon.
Wow.
Wow. What? Wow. Wow. Hi, Anna. It's your mom. Redeemed. Wow. Moondrop Owl. Hello. What are you building? Today we're building a cliff face Moondrop because we're about to move on and start making my final build. But what I've got to do is I just want to try and finish up the outside here of the terraforming, so I can kind of get it finished. Just make something that's a little bit more sexy to look at. I don't sort of mind default Minecraft terraforming, but I want to make something that's just a little bit nicer. So we're just kind of concentrating at the moment, just getting something a little bit nice. That's the plan. I'm just trying to get this a little bit more gradiented. GG's! Mr. Billy Bong with the GG's tonight. Mr. Billy Bong, it is always an absolute pleasure, sir. How's things? How are you? Hope you keep well, pal. Hope you keeping well. Oh no. Oh no, there's a hole here. No, gotta fill a hole. I'm gonna fill a hole. Have I got a full block somewhere? I do have a full block. Blah 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 bling. Kenzie as well with a little heart. Appreciate you, Kenzie. Thank you very much for booping the buttons. It seems to me you're winning now. We can't have that, can we? Yes, at 50,000 and 100,000 likes, I'll put bigger treasure chests into the TikTok chat. So I did one of the small ones there for 10. We'll do a bigger one at 50, and we'll do an even bigger one at the 100,000 if we get there tonight. I'll just go up the levels of chests. I think there's 4 chest levels, and I'll do the 3 chest levels today, 1, 2, and 3, as we go up through the tiers today. But yeah, we're building a little bit of terraforming just to start, yeah. Bellfire, how you doing, Tree? Welcome in, Bellfire, to the YouTubes. How's it going? Kenzie again. Kenzie, thank you very much. You're awesome. Oh, thank you very much, Kenzie. That's very kind. You're awesome too. Thank you very much for going out your way in. Pressing the buttons and the things. How are you? How are we keeping? Someone get every armor trim on every armor with every color. It took 40,000 diamonds. Yeah, my plan is to do that as well. I've already said that I'm going to do it. The intention in my world is to collect one of everything. So we are going to be collecting one of everything. And that will obviously include all of the armor trims. And anything that I think I would be enjoying doing. We're going to try and collect everything in this game, in this world. I'm excited for it. I really am excited to do something a little bit different with this world than just building. For years and years and years, I've traditionally just played Minecraft just to build. And kind of moving on away from 1,000 days, which is what I wanted to do initially for this world and concept. I think we wanted to move on to something different. 40k diamonds, no chat. No, not diamonds in regards to like give diamonds on TikTok, Billy Bong. Actual Minecraft diamonds. It took 40,000 Minecraft diamonds to do all the armor trims on every type of trim. And yeah, we're currently on day 954 at the moment. 954. Tommy, welcome on in, Tommy. Jack Sporta as well. Hello. Hello. Oh yeah, of course. Why? All right, gotcha. Got the Nether Star yet? I haven't, no. Not really been hit part of the early game sort of plan for me is to do anything like that yet. Silence out of trim will be tricky. Yeah, they all will be a bit tricky to be fair. But that's fine. I mean, that's the whole intention of doing this, right? Tommy, how are you? I'm alright, thanks very much. How are you, Tommy? How are you getting on? Are you alright? Would you also collect every baby mob? Yeah, every baby mob variant, basically one of everything, Cat, is the plan to collect, yeah. That is the plan. How did you come up with the idea? Is there any planning that goes into this? Not really, Luke, no. Sorry, let me see, we'll go back to say, I seen Anna's messages, I just missed them there because my chat reconnected. Hey guys, how's things? Never thought of cobble as sexy, but Anna, the cobble is somewhat sexy. Somewhat sexy. I'm not going to call it full sexy, Anna, but it's something. But one of the ideas to collect every horse, there was a lovely viewer of ours came into my stream a little while ago and suggested that I should try and get every horse variant. And I says, well, call it like a £500 donation or whatever, but shitbag if you don't. And I'll go do it. Like, I will give up the rest of my stream and I will go do that for you. And we just got joking about it, about whether I would actually do it or not, and I thought it was actually for a little goal and advancement. It did seem a pretty cool, little thing that I could have maybe done. But yeah, it was just a random chat look, just to like, hey Tree, would you get one of every horse variant? And my brain just went, yeah. And then I've just retained that piece of information since, and I'm just like, you know what? I think I would actually and genuinely really enjoy trying to find one of every horse variant, because that, although it's not too challenging, being able to get them all back to my base, like in one piece, that itself would be a challenge. I think that would be like really difficult. Not super difficult, but it would be difficult. But yeah, something like that would be what I'm trying to think of. One of every mob, hostile and friendly, and then one of every item. We're gonna do one of every mob first, I think. I think that'll probably be the first thing I try and achieve and try and go for, is one of every mob. Then we'll do that one first. And then once we get one of every mob, we'll move on to the one. Tend to respawn the dragon, yeah. Things I can get back to base. We are basically, what I would quite like to do, and it may even be possible, I would quite like to have my own build where inside it I have one of every mob. And every mob variant, which would be good. And ties to Endermite. That is true, yeah. How do you get a pet wither? Yeah, pet wither might be hard. But I think there's a pet wither. It couldn't break out of a nether... It couldn't break out of an obsidian box, could it? I don't know. No idea. I'd have to think about it. Yeah, you could definitely box it up. But I don't know how you... Maybe have to be obsidian. Kenzie, speaking of horses, my horse ranch is coming along good on Minecraft. Oh, Kenzie, let's go. That's decent. You enjoying it? Have you started to collect them, Kenzie? Have you started to try and get like one of every horse and get them all into a stable, or are you just kind of picking and choosing what ones you kind of keep? Yeah, I've like currently at the moment I've got 2 horses. I've got Trek, and then there should be a zombie horse in here. Maybe I'm outside of render distance. There should be a zombie horse over there. A dinosaur enclosure. Ooh. To be fair, I do enjoy looking at Good Times with Scar has got a sort of dinosaur-esque being on his base. That's pretty cool. And quite unconventional. Did anyone watch Pixel Riffs and Gem and Scar? I think Grian. I think they were all doing like a D&D stream on Twitch last night. Did you guys watch that? Anyone watch the Hermit Crafty people do their thing? I know there's a few of you that kind of partake in a bit of the Hermitcraft action. Okay, I think that'll do. Now let's try underneath most of these ones. Currently moving the male ones into the field. Oh, nice! Oh, that's super fun. And it's not even like you got like a little like, I'm going to do this next. I'm going to then do this next. And you're kind of planning out, obviously moving them into different fields and stuff, just like it would be if you were obviously like looking after horses. That's good. Cat, by the way, need to go now. Goodbye. No worries, Cat. Catch you later. Every potion is going to be hard because there's a normal potion, splash potion. Yeah. So I saying potion, one of every potion, one of every trim, one of every enchantment, one of every book, one of every item with an enchantment on it or something. Yeah, we're going to go try and be like a completionist in this game and try to see what we can do. You fan, welcome on in. There's babies in Minecraft. Yeah, so the new update, Tommy, for Minecraft, there's going to be releasing as Minecraft babies. Effectively, you can now get babies of every variant, basically, and they're all upgraded models. So it's not the old models where it's just like shrunk 50%, where they've got weird heads. They're all now specifically made models for Minecraft. And then you also have then the ability to keep them as babies by giving it a dandelion. So if you give a baby mod a dandelion, it won't now grow up. So if you want to have a chicken, a baby chick in your world forever, it is now possible. Now, why you'd want to keep a baby chick in its baby chick form for the rest of its days, I have no idea. However, you can now do it. So, is there a skeleton baby? Nah. Just all mainly the passive mobs. Nom. Black Nom. Just all the passive mobs. None of the hostile mobs have been confirmed. At least not confirmed yet, anyway, to have baby variants. Not yet. I mean, they might do. I wouldn't take that. I'm not a Minecraft developer. I just see what they post on social media. And whatever Wattles gets his hands on the internet. Bless him. That's good. Yeah, Black Nom. Imagine if there was like a baby skeleton creeped along now. Oh, goodness gracious me. It would just add the absolute fear into all of us. Imagine. Baby skeletons. What would they have, though? Because obviously, big skeletons have got arrows and bows. If it was a baby skeleton, would you imagine it would have, like, a weapon? Hey, Xander! Cheese balls! Listen to cheese balls! Cheese balls! Bedrock Baby Skeleton was going to be next boss. Oh my god, imagine. That'd be lethal. Ravager could be fun. Yeah, Ravagers would be fun to get, but not too bad to get Ravagers. I'd have to just spawn a raid near my base and maybe try and do it that way. Drinkable potion, splash potion, lingering. Yeah, so you got the different, splash, lingering, all that type of stuff, yeah. All the different fishing rods and fishing rod enchantments. All different trident variations, yeah. I just opened the gates for the female because they're so picky they just can't decide. Nice. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, nice. One arrow in its hand stabbing you, yeah. It's literally chasing you with one arrow to try and poke you in the shins. Don't give Mojang ideas. Yeah, well. I don't think they're listening to little old us over here, but I'm just going to pop them around the bottom a little bit. I have no idea what music I'm listening to today. It is very unusual. Very windy outside tonight. Think about it. You're being chased by a white bony baby with a sniper because they are in bedrock with the speed of a baby zombie. Yeah, the speed of a baby zombie as well. Yeah, that would that'd freak a lot of us out. A little rock formation here if I can. I'll do. I'm fine with that. I think that's plenty. 25,000! Belfire, you're on it today. I say when we get to 50,000, I'll put another chest in the chat for you guys to get some more free coins. Baby creeper explodes 3 blocks. I never thought about that. Now you're putting ideas in our heads, Toby. A baby creeper. And it makes like a little creepy baby, like, pew! When it explodes. The other one's like, boom! And like a baby creeper just goes, pew! Something like a little cute little explosion noise. But it's still enough to cause a little bit of damage and hurt you. That'd be funny. Should use a spade for this spot. I mean, not much I can get rid of, actually. Players have been asking the devs to move phantoms to the end. Do you think they would ever change the mechanic? No, absolutely not. I don't think they ever would want to do that. There's definitely a few things in Minecraft that they just won't change. I don't think they'll change phantoms, but I definitely agree that there should be something in the end, though. Outside the dragon, the enderman, and the endermite, yeah, I definitely think there should be something additional in the end. What it is, I don't know what it would be, but I definitely think that there should be something. This music is wild tonight. Right, let's get tidied up now. I think I'm done from terraforming. So let's get all this put away, and then let's now get building. Like, let's actually build something meaningful now. This build should go up pretty fast. Should do. Hey, Simple, welcome back in, Simple. Hey, I hate your mods. Okay, cool. Nothing I can do about that, man. I can't change how you feel. Thanks for letting us know. This music is giving NFL pre-show vibes. Yeah, coming up today on the pre-show for this year's Super Bowl. We have interviews with Jason Kelsey. Jason Bell's coming to join us live in the UK studio. Good old J Bell. Pregnant. Hey, there you go, Kenzie. That's exciting. Old mobs. So old zombies can actually use weapons. Yeah, I think there's so much sort of opportunity for like a lot of the mobs to have different mechanics. Particularly, the one I find really fascinating now is the fact that they spawn with spears, and you've got these like zombie horsemen that have spears as well. They're pretty cool. And it just adds that extra little bit of fear factor into like a world when you're just running about minding your own business, and you just see this bloody zombie horseman in the distance like coming for you, and you're just like, cool. Thanks for that, world. I did not need the inconvenience of being chased by these bloody horsemen with like spears on their backs. It's pretty cool. I think they would have timed you out for a reason, but it depends on what you kind of said. But there's always a reason for why you're being timed out. We appreciate you coming back and hanging out. Obviously, take it as a warning that, you know, if you do spam, self-promote without having conversation, say something inappropriate, back chat my community, or say anything inappropriate, yeah, we'll time you out, or we'll just ban you and report you to YouTube. It's really quite that simple. So yeah, if you want to hang out with us, you're more than welcome. There is what we obviously do on Twitch is on live streaming for me is maybe a little bit different to other content creators. We are trying to build a community, something that people can come and hang out with, be supportive. And also we're trying to keep it safe for everybody to come hang out. So we just try and keep this off the chat as kind of controlled as we possibly can, which is maybe a little bit different to maybe what your Warlock. I'm trying to talk. Love you. There was maybe something you're maybe not used to, where you can go into a chat and just type whatever you want. You know, that might be quite restrictive, and you might not like that. And that's fine. You know, that's all good. But yeah, we will try and protect people where we can. So if you want to hang out, you're more than welcome. But yeah, just watch what we're doing, man. Try and follow the chat rules if you can. I'm at school. Simple. You're at school. Yeah, and I'll start with the name as well. The name is largely inappropriate as well. So. Dan plays. How old is your server? This is not a server. This is a single player world, my friend. We're currently on day number 955, but this is not a server, Dan. But yeah, we're building today as we're building the area across here for our lighthouse to go up on. So I've just been busy terraforming a little cliffside just to make it look a little bit nicer. A little bit of sort of dripstone, a little sandy beach area, a little bit of rooted dirt, obviously peering through from the sort of land above it. And then we're now just going to start to now go up and start to make the house. Update the counter. Ooh. I can update the counter. I haven't actually looked at YouTube today in regards to like counters. But GG's from Warlock today. Warlock drop around the gifts. Yeah, the counter should be at 2. And we're at 1, so we need to shift the counter up by 1. I need to go 2. Is that what you mean? Is it the YouTube sub counter? Digital? Is that what you mean? Bad buddy, hope all's good. Yeah, really good. Thank you very much, Warlock. Yeah. Corrupted Tree. Yeah, and let's join the studio. I'll head over to the studio with Corrupted Tree. I'm somewhat excited for the Super Bowl this year because I don't really have a team that I support. From the two of them. I just want to watch football, so I'm actually not too bothered who wins it this year. It's quite unusual for me. Normally I'd go into and have like, oh, I'd want this team to win, but this year, like, I'd like to see Sam Darnold win as a quarterback, but not really that bothered this year. Watching you build so satisfying. I appreciate it, Simple. Yeah, we're just chilling today. We're not trying to go too fast now. This is the last 50 days of the world, and this is the final build. So I'm trying not to go too quickly because I know I could probably do this build within the next 45 days. So I am purposely trying to just slow myself down a little bit and not go too quick. Let's see how we go on. But yeah, 1 build to go, and then that'll be us for this world, and then we'll move on to another world. See, again, don't touch again. I mean, I'm going to make it that it's not the mods. Like, yeah, it's not joking. You're just straight up rude. Hey, May, welcome on in. I play Skate won't load. Skate as in like the game Skate?
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Absorbent and yellow and porous.
Hi Dempsey. That is so loud, that notification. What time is it in 50 minutes? Like 20 to 8? No, 20 to 9 it'll be. Sorry guys, 2 seconds. Just doing something really quickly. Warlock, I can't either. I don't know. For me, YouTube, when it comes to like banning, I am not too sure. Do you live in the UK? I'm in the UK, yeah. But I've just reported them, so there's no need for that behavior at all. Some squash. It's true. Right, so that's that bit done. I'm okay with that. It's not amazing, but it'll do the job. So the next bit now is to create the path up to it. So the path here, I need to just slope it out a little bit. It's a little bit too steep here. So we're just going to make that a little bit flatter. Oh, just someone on YouTube. We have issues on YouTube all the time. It's just youngsters. They're just... When we stream on like Twitch and stuff like that, the main difference with Twitch is there's a lot of like really good etiquette. Like really nice etiquette. And everyone understands like how to behave, how to speak to others. And unfortunately on YouTube, there's a big, well, I'd say there's a huge lack in self-control and commenting and messaging. And they're just, a lot of the kids that watch on YouTube just really struggle to behave. And they're just continually just, the only politest way I could put it is just, you know, being a dickhead. And just wanting to be heard and think that they're clever and smart, but they're just making themselves look bad. And it happens all the time. It's just a constant thing with like YouTube vertical streaming. Is the age gap difference and people and how to behave on the internet, and they just can't contain themselves. But it's fine.
The Warlock 72 just subscribed with Prime.
He did, Mr. Warlock with his 66 months. Woo! Oh, and Duffelbear, you're not. As I'm saying, Duffelbear, it's not everyone. It's just the vast majority, I'd say, that we get on YouTube kind of fall into that category for some reason. But no, Duffelbear, never have any problems with you. You're absolutely fine. You get it. You're fine. Simple's been fine as well. I can see Simple in the chat. They're great. Mr. Hobbs, he's a bit weird, but you know, he's all right. Love you, Mr. Hobbs. But yeah, but it's just I obviously stream on TikTok, on Twitch, Duffelbear, and TikTok. A lot of people on TikTok are genuinely really nice. Like, we have a lot of really good engagement with people on TikTok. The people that we have obviously within Twitch, again, really, really good. And it is just a very select amount of people on one platform that just don't know how to behave correctly. So, so you're all right, Duffelbear. You're good. But we have to call it out like it is, because if we don't call it out, then it's just going to be repeat behavior. And, you know, for the benefits of people like yourself, Duffelbear, and the community, they kind of hang in and watch the streams. We want to make sure that they come in and there's not, you know, these random offensive names in the chat, or, you know, people saying something that's offensive, or like bullying or harassment, or just, you know, they're trying to say something in a joke, but it's not really a joke. It's not a community that I want to have. It's not like a place I want to, like, people come to hang out and watch my streams. So I'll always do my best to protect people, Duffelbear, and that's always the intention. Yeah, Kenzie, you've got so many things on your world for the horses. That's incredible. round, round. Yeah, it should be a little bit more passive in the way of shape. I just need to fix the bottom part, but it's all good. Should block words. Yeah, that's maybe something we're gonna have to think and consider doing anyway. It's a good, really good point you make, Duffel Bear, actually. Like IP address or IP. That'd be a good first one to start banning, right? Hey, Rocket, welcome on in, dude. Scatter B. Scatter B with a wave. Hello. Hey, friend. Welcome on in. Sending 5k likes and I'm not even on the list. Oh, Grass, they've been smashing it today. Who we got today? I think Bellfire's up at like 20. Oh no, you should be on there if you got 5k, Grass. Yeah, you should be. You should be. I think the little API is not quite caught up then yet, Grass. If you put 5k into that little like leaderboard, it should probably come up. It might take a little bit of time for it to pop up though. Let me see if I can see it on my end with a little overlay. Maybe it needs refreshed or something. I'll go check it. Because sometimes it can be a little bit fuddy-duddy. Scarby, it's lovely to see you, friend. How do I use Twitch again? Hope everyone is well. Scar, I'm very well. Thank you very much. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. But yeah, it's coming up for 6 years of all things Twitch. And I'd love to say that I'm getting the hang of it. Yeah, Grass at the moment, it's only showed at 370 Grass at the moment on the leaderboard. You're currently 5th right now. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, so there's a few missing on it, Grass. There's a few missing on it. I can see it on the Tickfinity thing. It's just not been counting them for some reason. Not too sure why. Maybe it's going too fast. Maybe the API can't keep up. Because the Tickfinity is like an additional app outside Grass of TikTok. So it's not like an actual TikTok integration. It does the counter. So it's an API that it has to bounce to and connect to. And it's maybe just not able to keep up with the amount of likes there is tonight. I actually don't know. Could tell you the answer. It's not a tool, you know, that I've got. I could pay for it. And whether that would make any difference, I'm not too sure. But yeah, you ever fancy coming back, Scar? I'm not going to use your real name, but Scar, you ever fancy coming back doing the streamy things again for any reason? Or you ever had an incline? Because obviously I've not seen you on even like Rhubarb streams, and obviously we've not seen Lolly Rocks streaming like at all anymore. Yeah, nice to see you though. It's lovely. So when I seen your name pop up, I was like, oh, a friend, an actual IRL friend, human friend. Love you too, Tree. Love you too, Mr. Hobbs. I had my anniversary 2 days ago, yet now I can sub. Weird. Oh, you're all good, Mr. Warlock. We appreciate booping a little button for 66 months. 66 months. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, Scatterbee. If anyone doesn't know, Scatterbee is actually an IRL human friend that I know. And I did do a little bit of streaming for charity a few times. I did like 12 and 24-hour streams. It was just ridiculous. We've only ever done one once. I think Scatter's done them 2 or 3 times, I think, in the past. Which is pretty crazy. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, though. What do crowns with the numbers besides the chat names mean? So basically, there's like a leaderboard symbol on YouTube for people who react, like, comment, interact with the stream, share, gift, donate, use super thanks and stuff like that. So effectively, there's like a little leaderboard. So Duffel Bear is currently number 1 at the minute. And then Warlock, and then I can't quite make out the name in 3rd, but yeah, there's like a top fan leaderboard for YouTube, and it's all based upon likes, comments, reactions, super stickers, super thanks, and gifts, and they all add up, and the person with the most of those gets the most points. Is kind of in a ranked leaderboard. That's how it works. Yeah, basically. Robbing the bank, that funny, right? Yeah, robbing the bank's fine. Yeah, absolutely, that's fine. Not inappropriate. I thought about it, but I didn't think so. I didn't get much time these days to do it. Ah, nice. Yeah, I'm going to be pulling back streams a little bit soon as well. I'm going to be going back to just the 3 streams a week instead of the 4 streams. After April, I know I'm going to be dropping off the Sunday streams and just going back to Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Because time is wearing thin. And I say I'm actually going to be away, Scatter, for like 2 weeks with work. I'm going to be in London for 2 weeks working. So, going to be barely any streams again for me. And Tree is real and not AI. There we go. Right, screw you guys who think I'm AI or recorded, right? Screw you guys. We've got my friend in the chat who can verify that I'm actually real. So screw you guys who think I'm Irish, who think I'm like AI, who think I'm pre-recorded. Like, screw you guys. Actual IRL human friend in my chat can verify that I am indeed a real human being. This is my face, this is my beard, this is my voice, this is my eyes, this is my hair. I am real. No. You're my favorite AI though. I know, Warlock, but I see how it is. You're an AI to recruited to counter the Tree AI narrative. I am, that's exactly it. Yeah, I've been friends for a very long time. We have been for a very, very long time. Yeah. We're all you. Maybe the chat's just all AI. Oh, maybe it's turned like full circle now. Maybe the chat are not real, and I've actually got bots as viewers. Is that what it is? Is that has now solved the great debate of Tree streams in 2026? That the fact that it's like it's now just the chat's the bots. And I'm the only person that's real here. Who knew? Who knew? Chilled Gamer, welcome on in. Welcome into the TikTok. Maram's coming to the YouTube tonight. Welcome in, Maram. Nice to see you again, guys. I just need to plan out this little path right now. Yeah, it's been. I remember Scatter when I must have been about. Try to think how old I would have been. 17, 18? Something like that. Dun dun dun. Hi, Kendolf. Hi, Mr. Kendolf. Yeah, I must have been when I met Scatter. I might have been younger than that. I don't know. I definitely about 17, 18, 19, somewhere about there. I don't really remember. 18, I think. Yeah, it must have been. It was a very long time ago. My brain is going from me these days, Scar. My brain is leaving me. I'm definitely one of those cases where you hear these things on TV where it's like poor memory, loss of like stuff, and I'm like, yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. I don't remember all these things now. I'm getting old. Bellfire, 30,000 likes on the TikTok today. 30,000 likes on TikTok. Jeezy peeps. That is a lot of likey likes. And they got Kenzie, Christopher. Appreciate it with the chat in the chat tonight, guys. You guys obviously having fun playing Minecraft tonight. We appreciate you guys all hanging out today. Tree, I'm somewhat back, just tired and a doctor appointment in an hour. Oh, Crystal, welcome back. Yep, we're all AI. Yep, Seamus confirmed it. You're all AI. If Seamus says it, then if Seamus says it, it must be true. Oh yeah, there was an absolute tremendous clip today. Is Scatter B AI? Yep. Yep, apparently. An absolute bot. Whether that be in Fortnite or, any sort of like games or Overwatch or just any game. Just absolute bot. Absolute bot. Absolute bot. Confirmed. Yeah. No, I can verify that Scatter B person is an actual human. They are real. You can walk up to them and you can touch them. Yep, they are indeed real peoples. Welcome in that. Fart night. Yeah, I'll play it later. There was a clip that I got from Crystal's stream today, and it was absolutely tremendous. Like, just absolute on point, proper Crystal stream today. Every second word was a B word or an F word or a C word or a T word or a whatever. Shaq's AI to me. Hello, my name is Scatter B. How can I be of assistance? Meow meow. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, I should, yeah. Just sometimes acts AI. That's all that matters, yeah. You behave yourself. I'm going to assume that you guys know each other. Scatter, have you introduced a new human to my stream? Welcome in, guys. Oh no, what has Crystal done now? Oh, Crystal was in our... I know, if anyone doesn't know, Crystal's another content creator, like streamer on Twitch. And they were playing Minecraft today with their friends. And they were making a slumber party room. And the slumber party room... Tom and Joe, welcome on in. It's me, Tom, again. Do you remember? I do remember from yesterday, Tom. I do, yeah. Welcome on in. And they were making a slumber party room on top of their building, and there was this like plant in the way. It was obviously a glowberry bush. What is it called? It's a glowberry. Is it a glowberry bush? And then she was having a little bit of problems with this bush, and she was having a problem with the bush, guys. And she swore at the plants in her bedroom. Glowberries, that's the one. And she swore at the plants in the room, and it just had me absolutely creasing myself. Yeah, bush problems. Yeah. It's me, Dominic. Who you banned? I have got no idea who you are. Sorry for what I said. Vibes, if you, I don't remember. I say I don't ban people. It's my moderators. So if you're here, you can certainly apologize. Just you know the rules now. But yeah, just behave, pal. Keep it sensible. Feels way too calculated to be accidental. Every move Tree makes in hardcore feels way too calculated to be accidental. Or should I say hello to me? Because now, like 3 minutes ago, volume system is broken. I did say my hello, Maram. I did. And then Warlock was talking to Tom, and then I was starting to go through, and then I jumped over to my Twitch for a little bit because I had a couple of real, like an actual real friend in my Twitch chat tonight, so I was saying hi to them. I was giving out names to people, and I was giving out names. Oh, I don't remember, Dom. If you, I see, and I don't really moderate my YouTube. It's my moderators that do it. That's why I've got them. You guys are crazy. Well, Scatterbee, it is a pleasure to see you, friend. And yeah, we're still streaming, still doing the hard. We're actually playing hardcore, a little bit of a solo world just now for 2 weeks, and then we've got 2 weeks off basically for work reasons. And then we're taking part in a hardcore Minecraft event over the month of March. So we've got that to look forward to, which will be super fun. But yeah, if anyone's just dropping us in, this is my hardcore world. This is where we're up to. We're currently leading up to day 1000. We only have one build to go, and that's where we're currently working over at the moment. We've got our little path system winding up the mountain here as it kind of works into the build. I'm actually not sure that I like the path here, to be fair. Like, it just kind of goes like, it just arches all the way around. And then arches back. I'm not even sure I like it. Yeah, whatever. So we're currently working on the last and final build, which will be sitting just right up on top of this corner. Right here, so I'll go up. A little lighthouse just on the corner. This is going to be the final build for the hardcore world. And then that'll take us up to day 1000. That'll finish this first 1000-day cycle. That'll give me 10 episodes for YouTube, which will be pretty cool. And then we're going to move on to other things. And then maybe come back to the hardcore world in April after we complete this event in March. Hi, McDaddy Dog. Hey. Oh, you on one shot. Let's go. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I can neither confirm or deny those allegations, fine, McDaddy Dog. But yeah, there's a hardcore event in the month of March, and I may or may not be partaking and participating in it. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it, but yeah, sure. Yeah, one shot SMP is in March that I'm going to be taking part in, and I got invited to. So yeah, I am rather looking forward to it. Scarbit, it's lovely to be back. Always enjoy watching these. Oh, thank you, Scar. That's very nice of you. I appreciate it. Holy moly! How long has this taken to make? So we started this basically back in September, but I've not really been streaming it on and off consistently. Hey, Adler. I don't stream this world all the time. It's basically every other occasion between events. Obviously, we had a big sort of month-long event last sort of just before Christmas. I had work when I was away. So we're currently really only on day 957 in Minecraft terms. So I think in stats-wise, how long have I played in this world for? Time played, 7.74 days. I don't know what that calculates out to be. Calc. What's 7.74 days? So if I do 7 just call it 8 days times 24 hours. 192 hours. I mean, I haven't done all this. Like, this isn't taking 192 hours, but it has certainly been a combination of about 100 and... How many hours? Did I say 192, 172 hours? Something like that. Yes, this is my little world. And see, that's the last little build we're going to do up there. But if you guys have not seen it, I'll give you a little bit of a tour if you want to see it. See whatever the event is. Yeah, whatever that event is. Fatty McDanny Dog. It's lovely to see you, though, dude. How's things? How you keeping? Hope you're doing alright. Tree, you still haven't updated the days. Oh, I haven't updated the days. Oh, that's my bad. My bad. Let me update the days. Hey, got it. Thanks, Digital. You're the best. So yeah, we'll kind of start over. Where will we start? Yeah, well, I mean, we're in the crop district. We'll start here. So let me finish recording actually, because I don't want to be derping about my recording for this. So we started off with the crop district. So we got just our basic sort of like sugarcane, pumpkins, melons, carrots, beetroots, wheat, and potatoes, and that was kind of like the first sort of area that we made. It's kind of getting like basic crops in. And the idea behind it, guys, is this isn't for automation or farming or doing all the normal, usual Minecraft stuff. It's meant to be like early game, manual, by hand, no big farms. Like, that's the whole intention. We do have some farms inside the silo. So there is a couple little farms here. One for bone meal and then one for cactuses. So we do have some farms, but that's inside the silo, which is this little building just here. So that lives in the silo. And then we kind of work our way up. And then what the intention was to upgrade a savannah village and give a house to every type of villager. So our wee villagers have their own wee houses. Okay. Oh, no, I appreciate it. It's nice to kind of see you pop in. It's nice. But I appreciate it. I know I think everyone's got their stuff and their things and their stuff and the things and the things and their stuff that they do. And I'm the same, though. I struggle to get around a lot of Twitch these days as well. I definitely struggle with it. But I appreciate you stopping it, man. I really do. It's very kind. So yeah, so the original, if anyone doesn't know what a savannah village usually looks like, it usually looks like that. Yeah, bit boring, but yeah. But thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in on TikTok. Appreciate it. So yeah, normally it looks like that. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to make our villagers their own wee houses. There you go. So our little villagers are now in here. So normally in most Minecraft worlds, these guys live in little minecarts, which isn't the greatest. So we basically made them their own little house, put a wee trapdoor up here so they can't get out, and that just means you can roam about. So I do use this for storage. So all my crop storage goes in here. And then obviously with them being farmers round the back, I actually put a lot of the composters or auto composters down here. So again, because obviously it's manual, it's just manual. It's no big farms or any automation or anything crazy. It's just our little farms. So they're in there. So this is like more of a crop district of the bomb. Then basically that was episode number 5, which if you've just watched, if anyone's not watched the YouTube series yet, that is literally where we're up to in regards to like watching YouTube is up to here. And then episode number 6 is going to be going this way from obviously our little stables. You're going to roar at me? There you go, thank you. From our stables to you too. Got a horse at the back. I think I got Kendall's horse out here. Yeah, another horse at the back. A little pigsty. So got one of every different pig from Minecraft. So they all live there in their little pigsties. On the right hand side, you can already hear them. It's our chickens. They're little chicken coops. We've got each of the different chicken variants. Around to the left hand side here, you've got your wool farm. So you've got one of every color wool. So they're all going to start together gathering. Be held up top. Our stable with our barn now. From our stable to our barn. So inside here we've got one of every cow. I'll go inside. And I'll show you. We've got one of every normal cow. The warm biome cow. Like the bison, the highland cow, and the mushrooms. Give you up. Never gonna let you down. What else we got? What else we got? Oh, we got the sniffers actually. We do have sniffers over here. So if we go all the way around the back of the build. Hey Austin, welcome on in. Howdy, howdy, howdy. And then we've got our sniffers over here. So our sniffer guys live here. Any plants for me today? I don't know if they've got any plants for me today. Shurnami army. It's the Shurnami army. Highling cows. Yeah, there's Highling cows now. Scatter. I almost used your real name. But yeah, you got Highling cow variants in the game now, and that's just normal, vanilla, just usual Minecraft now. But yeah, there's a few Highling cows in the game now, which is pretty cool. Yeah, welcome in, Raiders. Shurnami, how was stream today? Appreciate you coming in with the raid. Welcome, welcomes. Hey, there they are. Hey, Shurnami. We're just giving everyone a little bit of a tour of my base today, because obviously we're about to come up and complete it. So once we complete this build, we won't really be back in this world till about April or May time. So it'll be a little bit of time before we can circle back around and come back into this world. But yeah, because obviously I've got work. I've got 2 weeks. I've got a week of this left. A week of preparing a build for one shot. 2 weeks away for work. And then at the 1st of March, we come back, and it's going to be a whole month of playing one-shot SMP. And then once we come back from one-shot SMP in April, it'll now be my 6-year anniversary of streaming, which we might come back into this world, or I might do something different. To be confirmed. To be confirmed. Stream was good. First Monday of the month, so it was music stream. Oh, nice. Set list was Bad Omens, Bring Me the Horizon, yes. And Motionless in White. See Motionless in White on Saturday, so I'm a metalcore mood. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I do love Bring Me the Horizon, one of my favourite bands. Nice. Oh, Shurnami, I appreciate you stopping on in. But yeah, we're just giving everyone a little bit of a tour of my hardcore world at the moment. Let's kind of move on then from obviously our animal district and our crop district, which is basically in the circle, guys. If you look at the map, that's all those builds here in a little bit of a circle. The only two that I've not shown you is the path over to the nether portal, and also the path up to the mine shaft entrance, which has been customized so it makes it look like an actual mine shaft as well. And then kind of moving over to the next part. So this is where a lot of my villagers now live. Where is Cycle AK? Oh, the silo! The silo is over there. There's your silo. There's the silo. Been without 2 years ago in Sheffield, the next gen tour. Oh, I bet that'd be wicked. Shaft. Yeah, I'll show you the shaft one I've put on the internet. That was funny. Right, a little animal sort of section. I think we've got in here. We've got an axolotl in there. And one of the next builds is going to be moving the foxes into the build here in the future. I've never really got around to doing the foxes. But yeah, so all different villagers now have their own home. This guy's a murderer. Yep, you. He murdered the other villager. Unbelievable. So we lock him in. We don't really talk about that guy. Round here. Move this guy. We've got the Fletchers. Hey, Fletchers. These guys live in here. Who else have we got up here? We've got the armor folk down in this one. We'll go down the bottom, go to the armorer. So the armorer guys have got their own wee house. Hello, welcome in, guys. Hello. Are you guys kissing? Did I interrupt you by? Were you guys doing something inappropriate? Don't look at me like that. I'll leave you to it. All right, cool. So they live in there. That's our armory guys. Jesus, when you ever feel like you've walked into somewhere that you don't belong? Right there would be the perfect scenario. Up here. Toolsmiths. Hey guys living here. Why is every villager looking at each other? I'll leave. Jesus. And then if we go, we'll just get cheated a little bit. But if we go around the other side of this house, over the bridge, Jimbo. No, nothing. Oh, Jesus. Hi, Cliff. Duff man. Hi, Jimbo. Give that fish some butts instead. Love the Highland cows. Yeah, the Highland cows are awesome. Awesome, Austin. Yeah. Waves from Jimbo. Cliff Richards. Nah, we got Cliff the cleric. There he is. Let's join him in bed. Cliff of the Cliff, but it's Cliff of the Cliff the cleric. He lives on top of the hill. Happy Monday, Jimbo. Here, Who's misbehaving? Nah, they're all well behaved on YouTube tonight. They're all very well behaved on YouTube tonight. Who else we got next? Right, here comes the ginormous, long, protruding shaft from the ground. It is our cleric's house. No, our clerics, our cartographers. So our cartographers live around the corner. So our cartographers live here. They do indeed have a large shafted tower as part of their home. Yes, Crystal, I said the word shaft on stream. And then, yeah, these guys live in here and obviously go up to the top of the tower. They can actually go to the top of the tower. I have caught them on top of the tower once. And this gives you the best view. Because obviously with a cartographer, they do maps and map making. So they get the beautifulest view. They get a beautiful view of all the surroundings. Look at that. All the surroundings. So they get the lovely view. And right, last little village house. So round the bottom. So the last little villager house is this one, and this is where all the librarians live. This is a slightly bigger house because we do have quite a few librarian all within here doing their business. And there's how many on that side? Oh, I don't know how many's on that side. Like 6 of them on that side and 5 of them on this side, I think. Why wouldn't the bell ring? There we go. Get away from the door. So they all live in here, and then round the back, we have our own little storage facility. So, oh, thank you very much for the live, Kenzie. Appreciate the fart noises in my ears and chanting room. That guy lives in here. One of my best ever performing Instagram videos of all time. I actually think I'm actually going to check it because we're almost at a massive milestone with it. 2 seconds. Hold the phone. Oh, you're going to have to deal with this noise in my ears. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? We are there yet. Cool. Well, my best performing Instagram video of all time now has 525,000 views on it. So 525,000 views. And it's all to do with this bloody building. And inside it is the armadillo farm. Yep. Let's leave that noisy contraption. There we go. And then the last one is our storage hall. Yeah, Christopher and Kenzie. Shading and following, doing all the stuff and things. We appreciate you guys. And then, yeah, and then the last one is our storage hall, which is all this building here. This is our last little bit of the tour. This is all we've kind of really got so far. Hello there. Welcome on in. I mean, the only other things we've got really that's not on like this area or this district is a little iron farm. So the wee iron farm's down here. We did have our villager breeder, which is what we go over here. Our villager breeder, where all the villagers originally lived, was in here. And I didn't really like it. I mean, we do have one villager left there and one here, so we need to move them eventually. And then the last and final thing is we do have a gunpowder farm. Is Crystal going? In the business, which translates to tree is interrupting them. Yeah, Okay, I have to learn now. Dog appointment. If you're on when I get back, I'll pop back in. No worries, Crystal. We'll speak in a bitty. Right, when it comes into render distance, the only last thing I've got in the last Instagram, YouTube-y, TikTok-y short that I uploaded today was this build here, which is our gunpowder farm. So this is probably the last of the builds that I've kind of done so far in this world. I'll take the gunpowder while we're here. Is it actually working? I mean, there's no creepers in it, so probably need to go away and do the thing, right? And that was kind of the last of the builds, I'd say, the things that we've done in the world. So there you go. There's a proper world tour of everything I've got built in my world so far. And yeah, for the last now 42 days, it's now all about building this final build up here. Which is going to be our last and final build. So yeah, there you go. That's what the tree has been doing. And turn shaders off before my computer absolutely shits itself. There you go. So if I was like Scatterbee or nah, thank you very much. The guys obviously asking on TikTok and YouTube for a tour. And you guys are obviously new here and not seen the stuff and the things before for a while. And that is what we typically do. That's what we've been up to for all these days. What do you call it when Steve dresses up as an Enderman? A pretender man. I see what you did there, Mika. I see what you did there. Hate's a strong word. Hate is a strong word. Right, we need to go over here. I need to go here and get this orange terracotta from over there. Yeah, because that's normal. Yeah, we want to go here. In fact, no, we could go here. Create a waypoint. Terracotta. I don't know if that's how you spell it, but whatever. Where are we going? Is it that way? Ah, it's that way. Have we got enough rockets? Nope, we don't have enough rockets to do this next trip. Hate is not a strong word in this context. There's a reason to hate because I'm so... Not at all, Mika. Not at all. You know me, I'm a dad. I love a good old dad joke as well as the next person. So you are always welcome to post the nonsense in the chat. We love it. Because we typically join in with it. After playing myself, I appreciate this so much more now. There you go, Scar. You got it. See, it just takes that certain level of appreciation. You've got to play yourself a little bit, and then you're just like, oh, this is what it all now means. I got it. I understand, Tree, what you're doing. And why I'm pulling my hair out and cursing at my game and my world, and why I somewhat hate and despise myself playing a solo world. I have to have a little think about it. Like, I've got at least 2 invitations sitting there for SMPs that are coming up for either new releases or new SMPs that I could be part of. And I am mulling it over right now, actually. I'm going to be taking the 2 weeks at the end of this month to think about it and to try and consider what I want to do going forward. And I'm not too sure. I think my options are quite clear. I just have to try and figure out what's the best option, what's it going to be like for stream and entertaining, and what I would enjoy and what other people would enjoy, and it's trying to think of all that. So yeah, it's been good. But I've been enjoying my hardcore world. But the only downside I'd say with a hardcore world is it is individual, it is solo, it is by myself, and I am a people person as much as I like to think that I'm not. And I do miss it. So when I'm playing, I think it made me realize it the other day, actually. It was actually Warlock's fault. I'm going to blame Warlock. I'm going to blame him. I had a lot of fun the other day playing with Warlock on his realm. Because obviously I've never really played Bedrock before, but I really enjoyed playing with Warlock and going for a wee adventure and going to do something a little bit random. No stream, no pressure, just go derper and have a bit of fun. And I did really enjoy that. So, say, what? It was great. I really enjoyed myself, Warlock. I told you that. I had a lot of fun. Always Warlock's fault. Yeah, so it's Warlock's fault. That's it. I do somewhat miss the SMP-ish kind of content. Missing me? Angel Socks. Always. It's not like I look at my Discord and you and Warlock are on a call at like 2 in the morning, or, you know, I see you guys at like lunchtime at the weekends playing, you know. I notice these things, you know. Stay a blast of messing about with the add-ons, just enjoy it soon. We may not enjoy it soon. What are you doing? What are you doing? What mod are you adding in now? The Minecraft, yeah, the Minecraft book's pretty good actually. I do actually have the Minecraft joke book kicking about somewhere. I actually don't know where it is though. You can always join Tree. Yeah, I'm always like aware, but this weekend was a little bit difficult. Saturdays is always a hard day to get on. Do these add in Herobrine? Oh, you probably would do. I wouldn't put it past them. Nah, I was busy on Saturday, Angel. I was doing 5 YouTube shorts, so I can post one every single day this week, all from the YouTube episode 5 video. And I had to basically just go through and make as many as I could on Saturday morning, and then Saturday night I didn't have the time. I see you guys. But I do somewhat miss playing on an SMP server. So that's where I'm kind of considering my options, like what do I want to do, because on one hand I could just go back and play on Wilderness and just do another big 10-month long project and just do that, and then maybe hang out with some people and do that. And then my other part of my brain's like, well, I've got Dragonfell that's kind of sitting there about to release a new season potentially. And then there's the Sparklewood SMP that I've obviously got, that I'm sitting on, that I could go play in. It's not just a builder, but as a player. And then I've keep considering many times that, like, why don't I just start my own SMP? Like, why don't I just be a little bit selfish and just do my own? So yeah. Lots of thoughts. Oh, look with the End City boat. Let's go. Big steps. Big steps for Luke today. I'm going to give Sharnami a shout out, actually, at Sharnami. They obviously had a lovely little raid today, dropping in their peeps with us. But yeah, if you guys get a chance, there's Sharnami's link in the chat. Obviously, they came over and raided us more than a few times now. So if you want to go support another fellow content creator of the internet. Obviously, I did a little music session today. If you guys want to go hang out with them, go check them out. Be sure to do so. Yo, do you know the girl who texted me? Luke, yeah, I remember, Lucas, you mentioned it the other stream, yes. We started dating. Hey, there you go. That's what I told you. I told you to have confidence in yourself with that one. If they're messaging you first, then you're absolutely in there like swimwear. Maybe not like in there like swimwear, but you know, the passing of phrase. In fact, my feet have been mentioned a couple times, so I'll need to watch the streams. No, Angel Socks. We would never do that, chat, would we? When Angel Socks has been away, none of us have mentioned our feet, have we? Nope. We would never, ever would we do that here, Angel Socks. No. Shh, don't tell her. Don't tell her. Oh yeah, they were mentioned yesterday and probably more than once or twice. I may have told Angel Socks about that. What do you mean GG's? Good game! GG's, good game. It's basically well done, Lucas, in another internet word. GG's. Cheers of Seth, your feet. No, Kendov, it's not me. Don't get this messed up with me. No. I'm not obsessed. Don't be misconstrued with that information. The feet are a means to an end. Catch you later, Lucas. It is Tree that's obsessed. What? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Tree SMP might be funded through it. You guys know. It's all for the greater good. You know, it's all for the greater good, you know. Oh. It is all for the greater good. Also, hello. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Brandon. How's it going, sir? Why are you here? Oh, I'm gonna go to bed here because it's there's an actual bed here. Right, last build. It is not quite perfect time, and I'm about half an hour behind, but that's okay. About to cry now. Now on COD. You're on COD. I've uninstalled it now, Brandon. I uninstalled Call of Duty about over a week or so ago now. Call of Duty does no longer exist on my computer. It hath been relinquished from my computer. I got annoyed with it one night and I uninstalled it. I'll come back for the rest of that. So I've installed it. Oh god, Brandon. Well, Brandon, all I'm going to say is good luck. You're going to need it because you're going to absolute rage. Unless your teammates are not too bad and decent, then you might not rage too bad, but you know, good luck. Good luck. Alrighties. Do we have... Yeah, we do have an empty shulker. So let's pop them all down here. Oh, no, they go... God, I have to remember all these bloody boxes again. Please only assist my feet because they will fund his dream of full-time streaming. That's exactly it. That's the goal. That's apparently the confirmed mission. Is when Angel Socks becomes a millionaire from selling our feet pictures. That is going to be able to then fund my content creation journey and goals. That's the plan. That's been the verified goal and objective apparently. Oh, I'm starting to crash now though. Oh, I shouldn't yawn on stream. That's bad. Brandon with a 5-stream streak. Why do I see pillagers on the map? Oh. 360 or a 180 or something. I'm gonna keep these. What's the bottle? Just a normal ominous bottle. I mean, it is one of the farms we are gonna have to make, I suppose, but we just fire these away really quickly. Right, last build time. Last build. What day are we on? 959. So we have 41 days left to build this. We should be okay. I should manage this. Thank you, base. Welcome in, Ghost. Thank you very much. Yeah, the little base area is coming up to its final little endeavor, and then we're on the last one. We're on the last one, so I'm going to take a little bit of inspiration from over here with our little tower. So we just want to make something like this, but a little bit bigger, and then try and do something over here with it. So yeah, I'm already recording, so I need to just get on with this. Let's see what we can get. At least let's see if we can get the foundations done of the build today. That'll be pretty decent. Let's try and see if we can give it a go. Right, tree, can I see your floor and your storage? What, tree? Can I see your floor and your storage a little? Aka, welcome on in. Regulus, good evening. I do. Evening. Hope you're both well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it 5 that I usually do? I tell I've not done a build in a few weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it is 5. Hey guys, getting on. Regulus. Is it Aka? You're both well. Thank you very much for stopping in the stream tonight. Thanks, Tree. Oh, you're very welcome. I explored my first shaft with Warlock the other day. Oh, mine shaft. Yeah. Yep. You explored your first mine shaft. So glad you experienced that with a friend, because it's much more enjoyable, these things with friends. Jester, Hello! What's your favorite tree type? Jester, thank you very much for the lovely, lovely super sticker doofer thing on the good old YouTubies. My favorite wood type is probably the pale oak trees. I've done a couple projects now with the pale oak trees, and I just think they're just genuinely, like, they offer a really sort of nice contrast color for a lot of other blocks, but obviously at the same time they offer a lot in the way of integration with diorite, calcite, quartz, bone, mushroom, sort of like color gradients and texturing. I'd say pale oak is probably one of my favorite wood types. And it's a recent one too. Like I'd probably second to that, I'd probably say spruce. It's probably a pale oak and then spruce in that order. Get running around. I got so excited. Thanks for putting mine under the comment because my mind was well in the garden. Yeah, it's the mine shaft kind of. They're playing on a Minecraft realm together, and they were looking for playing a mine shaft. All right, I want to do. I want to try and do an entrance way here. So what we got? 1, 2. So let's just picture this. If that's a window. You'd want to do at least a double door and then a window. Brandon? Sir? What are you doing? Thank you very, very much. Brandon with a big gifty super sticker, super thanks chat message on the YouTubes. Mate, thank you very, very much. Massive hype for the Mr. Brandon. Thank you very much. And also Jester as well. Thanks very much, guys. 2 back-to-back super sticker, super chat message things on YouTube, guys. Appreciate you guys. Jester saying the pale oak is probably my favorite as well. I think it blends in. I'm the same, Jester. Like as an actual, you know, a brand new block, it just offers us so much in the way of like integration and an opportunity with building. So yeah, I second you on that one. Brandon, you're far too generous, dude. You should stop doing these stuff and things in my stream. We appreciate you, dude. We've had loads. Today's been a crazy stream for like just people donating and supporting and just going above and beyond today. Because we had at the start of stream today, we had a 20 gifted bomb from Mister at the start. There was like thousands of like bits at the start of stream today, like genuinely mayhem, and then those two sort of there as well. Crazy. You guys absolutely hit different. Again, thank you very much for the support, guys. I'm not tired. I'm not tired. I'm not tired. And I'm teaching tomorrow as well. Brandon! You deserve it all. Brandon, you're far too kind. I absolutely do not. I love you, man. You don't have to do that. Check the Minecraft chat tree. Checking the Minecraft chat! Checking the chat! Checking the chat! What we got? Loading Discord. Let me see. Can I start my flare yet? 2 streams are a roll, Oliver. We appreciate you, Oliver. Let me check. I'm about to see if I can still start this flare on my TikTok, but I don't know if I'll be able to. Oh, it's TikTok. This does that noise. Minecraft chat. Oh, look at the ends. Hey, looks like the Elytra Unbreaking 3 mending. Oh, let's go. There we go. It's TikTok digital. That's the noise that TikTok's making when it's trying to reconnect. It still won't let me use the level 2 flare. That is a joke. Oh well, never mind. Cool. Right, let's take out all the wool. I don't have any shears, so it's going to have to be done by hand. I'll do it. I need to go get. I could go get a pair of shears, but by the time I fly over and come back, I would have finished. That's my tell to myself, guys. Is I could have went all the way over to get shears. Brandon, Jester, thank you very much for the gifts today, guys. All the things on YouTube. I think it's £12 in total, just over 2 people just right there. Amazing support, guys. Thank you very much. I'm not able to pack in my job and retire yet, but you know, that is still appreciated. Still appreciated. Got the dragon head also? Yes, there we go. You're doing it. You're doing all the stuff and the things and the things and the stuff. Yeah, you guys are not retiring me just yet, but you know, just know that I appreciate it. Oh, I don't have any coal left. You never know. One day I'll log into stream one day and then you'll be able to retire one day. That's the plan. Hi, bro. Can you give me a Minecraft redeem code? Oh! Oh, oh, how much? What do you want, Hussein? Do you want like 1,000,000 gazillion Minecraft coins? Oh, Angel Socks. Oh, Angel's no fun. Angel Socks is just let it be known. Angel Socks is not fun. It's not Angel Socks. It's Angel's lost sock because you always it's just a lost sock. Angel Socks. Angel. Oh, you want Minecraft the whole game? Ah, right. Right. So you want me to pay for a game for you? Right. Gotcha. Understood. Okay. Of course. And why is that an acceptable message to put in my chat? People be crazy. Christ, I can barely afford fucking my messages every single week and you want me to start buying games for other people? Alright, cool. Noted. Too bad. Yeah, Angel Socks already on it. I was going to try and play with my foot a little bit, but Angel bet me to it. I could give him a code. Hey, Brandon. What type of code you going to give him? You behave yourself now, Brandon. If you're giving codes out, the only person that deserves a code more than anyone is this guy. It's this guy. Heading off for some scran. But it's been a lovely being back for a while. Have an awesome stream and keep smashing it, tree. Scatterbee, have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you very much. It's obviously it's an absolute pleasure to see you. I'm so honestly, I was so happy to see your name pop up in chat tonight. I've been wondering how you've been keeping, so it's nice to have in the chat for a wee bit tonight, Scatterbee. But nah, look after yourself, pal. And if you ever need anything, if you want to again, the whole when you message me about the things and the stuff, the work related things. If you still need assistance with that, just know you can just like drop me a DM or something, and we can go over it if you need anything, Scar. But yeah, just message me. I'm literally just round the corner or whatever, so just give me a shout. I'll be more than happy to help. Let's catch up. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Would love to. Oh, I missed. Just face planting into the bloody wall. Where's my stone gone? There it is. Lovely Scatterbee. Proper, actual, genuine human friend. Very nice person. Overall, good egg. What's up, monster boy? Welcome on in. How's it going? How's things, man? How you keeping? Appreciate you stopping on in. I'm doing alright, huh? Currently I'm working my last build today. It's the last 50 days and last couple of weeks of stream before I take a couple of weeks off for work. Work. Ugh. But needs must. I'm going to be working in London for a couple of weeks, unfortunately, so stream's going to have to take a little bit of a back seat for work. But this is going to be a little bit more of a issue this year. But no, I'm doing all right. Appreciate you asking. How you getting on, Monster? Any how's things your end? Did the code come through? I put. I don't know. Maybe Brandon. Yeah, maybe that code would be perfect for them to use. Yeah. Crazy people. Right. Let's see if I can figure this out now. This is the part that I'm actually slightly worried about. Is how do I do the lighthouse? Because my concern with the lighthouse is I could just do it as stone. Like, I actually do quite like the look of this tower here. But a lighthouse, though, is typically, like, built in, what, 2 or 3 different layers? So the first layer would go up to about maybe here. And then it'd go up again, and then it'd go up again. As obviously it is obviously getting smaller as it gets to the top. But, oh, I don't know. I've only ever really built, like, one before. An even taller shaft. This is an even taller shaft with a big, bright light on the top of it, yeah. And I'm not quite sure how I want to do it. I'm currently standing here pondering my life choices right now about how to make this large shafted building. I actually don't know. I could just make it a stone-based platform and just go up and then go in and just make it all stone. But do I want to make it out of stone? Or is there any way I can integrate like acacia wood into it? I mean, the bottom bit could be sort of the same sort of build as this. And then I could do like a little walkway around the outside, and then the rest of it could just be stone going to the top. Stone base, you can still stay if you want. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going. I think I'm going to make it the same as this. So I'm going to do the pillars around the outside, slightly higher than this. Do a walkway around the middle, so it's easy to kind of walk onto to walk from this point. and then do on top of that another tower and do a spiral staircase in the middle to get to the top. I think that's what I'm going to do. Right, sorry, I'm going to change my music really quickly. Anyone in the chat, quickly, whoever puts the first category of music in the chat, anyone got a genre of music we should put on stream today? I'll take whatever the first one that comes up in chat. Anyone got a genre of music? Funk. All right, cool. Cool. It's not what I was expecting. Funk. So I've got a few different funks. I've got Afro funk, funk rock, or synth funk. So Warlock, you can either pick Afro funk or Afro funk, funk rock, or synth funk. This is a screenshot. I just found some land flying around. I reckon this could be a mega build. Funk rock. Okay. Vocals, instrumentals, hit play. I have no idea what to expect. Genuinely no idea. Oh, look at that area. That's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, there's so many things you can maybe do with that land. Seconded. Looks cool. Right, I'm going to get some wood. A little bit of funky music. Hey, Warlock, is this what you got going on in the background? Funky shaft music. It is funky shaft music. It is funky shaft music. You are correct. Right, how would that? Yeah, let's just go for it. I'm just going to go for it. I have no idea. I'm just going to go for it and see what happens. 2, 3, 4. I'm back! Welcome back, Christopher. Appreciate you stopping on back. Did you have to approve Brandon's message? Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, Brandon, he's dodgy. You gotta watch out for him, Angel Socks. That Brandon chap over there. Oh, he's dodgy. You gotta watch out for those blinchies. Oh, I almost fell on top of that. I forgot that I did that there. Then back onto this. And how we look. Whee! At least I kept it PG. You did very well. Oh, that's such a big area to build in, Luke. You got a really good option there, sort of what to build with it. Not too high again. I mean, what's your kind of plans, Luke? What are you thinking? What's the... Where's your brain going in regards to, like, ideas? Right, how on earth do I want to do this? I could do it there, and I could technically do it here. Sure. Oh, this could be a little bit harder though. Oh. Oh no. Alright, go. And this one's awkward as well. This one goes here. That work? I'm not sure. Tree knows how foul mouth it will. And yeah, Brandon, he's got a mouth on him. The COD days. Oh, we remember the COD days, alright. I mean, who built that lighthouse so close to the cliff? I have no idea who you're talking about. Who would ever build a lighthouse that close to the cliff edge? Who could have that possibly have been? I have no idea who you're talking about. I have no idea who you're talking about. Ah! Flee! Flee, you fools! Okay, I clearly haven't lit up the area that well. It was a fix. An AI oh yeah, the AI person, absolutely. Get wrecked, little skeleton. Okay, let's do. No, I don't have to lay out my base just yet. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. And you're all somewhat done. Okay, cool. Cool. Moving on. Moving on. The mossy cobblestone is definitely a reoccurring theme that I don't have a lot of mossy cobblestone. There we go. Hip hop happening. Oh, by the tree, I finally ended up getting a laptop to work on. Ah, nice. What did you go for in the end? Did you pick something? Like beefy, or what did you end up picking in the end? That 3 white? No, it's just 2 white. Cheap one. Does that one do the job? Finish download. Yeah, sometimes that's all you need though. You just need something to do the job. Something to do the job with. What time is it? Now, let's see if I can run this flare again. You gonna let me do it yet? Yay! It did let me use the tier 2 flare. Right, FYI on TikTok. TikTok may have a few more viewers than usual in a minute. I've just activated a little flare thing on TikTok tonight. It's a tier 2 flare. And apparently it's meant to help. Who knows? Alright, last build vibes though. Let's get it. Let's get this done. Oh yeah, you said you were playing Skate tonight, yeah. I take them out. I'll consider it. We'll consider what we're doing. Yeah, we'll keep the lower side the same, and then we'll put a platform, and then we'll put the actual lighthouse on top of this platform. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Well, I mean, that's what we're going to try and do. Whether am I able to pull it off or not? I mean, that's for my brain to decide. Let's see if I can actually manage to pull it off. Yeah, this bit's interesting. Yeah, I'll do. Yo, bro! Welcome in, Blake! Appreciate you joining TikTok tonight. How's things, Blake? How you keeping? I do, Blake. I do, Blake. That's why I was asking how you doing on. Nice to see your name pop up. I recognize the profile picture as well. And I was like, what's going on? What's happening? That's one of the easy ones to remember. Like, I picked up your one pretty much straight away. A couple of people have asked me, I was like, do you remember me? I'm like, well, it depends how much you spoke before, and if you've got something that's memorable. It's like the profile picture and the name, I got it straight away. Oops. I need to fix the lower orange level, but good. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Thank you very much. I'll be honest, I'm knackered and I've got work tomorrow, but other than that, we're doing quite well. I say we're currently working on my last build of my hardcore world, which is kind of exciting. I've been kind of looking forward to getting to the end of this project and then moving on to something different. So yeah, we're excited. I am excited to kind of see where we're going to go next with this world. I actually don't know. I'm kind of considering not doing any more building in the future. I've already kind of made a couple of builds that I'm quite happy with here in this district, but what I might actually start doing is moving on to like my collection now. It was meant to be a long-term project doing the collection, but I think I'm going to do it early, where I want to try and collect one of everything in the game and like one of every mob, and every mob variant. I don't remember seeing it anywhere. Sorry. Yeah, I've not seen it kicking about anywhere. Cheer back up again. Right, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? I actually don't know what to do about this side. I'll put the wall up first and I'll figure that out after. This is the only downside I say for when you guys watch me build, and I always tell you just to wing it. This is genuinely the hardest part, is this bit. Is I don't mind winging it, but there are certain elements of it that winging it does make it exceptionally difficult to foreshadow like issues and blocks and angles and what's going to look good, what's not going to look good. It's just planning builds out obviously is definitely the way to go, but I just don't have the time for that nonsense. Oh, wrong brick. Wrong one. Alright, something a bit like that. Is that on? Yeah, these guys can just come out because you're the corner. It's a Lenovo and it's 24 gig of RAM. Oh, really? 516 gigabyte SSD. That's still pretty good. 24 gig of RAM. It's a bit of an unusual number, 24 gig of RAM in a laptop, because normally they go up in like multiplications, or they go up in like a, is it 4 or 8? There's normally 8, 16, 32. Does it have 24? I'm trying to think what the cards would be. 6, 12, 8, 6. I don't know what they'd be split when. Made it. Made it. Made it. Who built a lighthouse right on the corner of an edge? What an absolute delinquent of a guy made this idea. Who thought this would be a smart idea? Unfortunately, that was this guy. All right. I think that's them all. So that's all the lower walls in. Nice going. Missed. What are we doing? How are we doing for time? 9:15. How many days are we in the Minecraft world? 961. So we're doing okay. It's not like we're going to be a million. As I say, I'm trying to keep it to 1,000 days. So okay, that was a bit freaky. That was a bit freaky. No idea what happened there. That was super weird lag. Yeah, it's definitely big enough as a base. I'll do as a base. Ready to do the path leading up to it. And then all the lighting, and we should be good. Yeah, it's definitely big enough. Like, I didn't want to go too small, because obviously it is my base. It is the last build of the whole entire project. Well, at least the first 1,000 days. So I do want it to be at least something that kind of sits in the foreground of a picture. Obviously got that on the background. Right, I think I'm going to add all the lore details. And then, yeah, there has to be a path around the outside. And then we'll put a wall around the outside. Okay, go. Or, I just had a random idea. Do I do deep slate around the outside and not do it a wall? So do a deep slate sort of like roof coming out from it. Or do I do a path? Nah, a deep slate roof would be quite nice, actually. So you could have it going from here up to the build. Like a little sort of roof just onto the site. And then from there, that's when the tower goes up. So effectively we go up to there and then up. Or do a walkway around the outside. So you can kind of walk around the outside at that level. And now I'm trying to understand what I want to do. So do I want to do it that you could walk round here? Or do I do a deep slate roof that goes from here and it just goes up gradually and connects into the wall? And then from the wall, that's then what goes to the top. Now, I've got enough deep slate. I definitely have enough deep slate to do that. They're pretty. They're very good. I mean, I don't have a lot of deep slate on my ones. Okay, but we've got obviously a little bit here. I was thinking with this one we could maybe do is have a deep slate roof from here going up, and then that's where the rest of the tower can maybe go up from gradually, and do it like a lighthouse, but just have this edge as a deep slate sort of roof integrated into the build, and then just have it like a stone tower going up. I don't even have a lighthouse that I could even show you what I mean. I don't really have any lighthouses that I've got available on like any worlds or servers or anything that I'm on. And I can't go into flying mode on Sparkle with SMP. I did just build a lighthouse on there. Yeah, that would. Because my other option as well is think about the silo. Like, what if I maybe do an orange shaft for the lighthouse? So I keep the bottom edge stone, And then the rest of the lighthouse, if you can imagine that's the lighthouse kind of sitting behind it, obviously, but like do the inside orange. Or is that then too much orange? Oh, there's the orange you thought I was going to do. Nah, I wasn't planning on doing orange. But it would make it stand out a lot better, wouldn't it? I think I agree. If I did do it as orange, it would look nicer. Yeah, I think you're right. If I did do it as orange, you would definitely get this being a bit nicer. And then round the top, you could have like a stone cage around the top. And then, yeah, that would mean that this bit here could be like a little separator before it then goes up. So the deep slate could actually go here. And then that's then on to the orange. Okay. I think I'm just going to have to go for it. I think I'm just going to have to go for the detailing around the edges and then move on to that next. I'll think that one over. I don't have to do that today. But I will mull that one over. Let me tidy up my inventory now. And then we'll get to the details on the lower floors, at least today. And then that'll give me enough time to think about what I want to do for the top section. I can never find anything in this bloody storage. Just the Minecraft chat would be great. So there's one in the Discord called Minecraft chat. That would do. Yeah, I never really checked the likes on the stream today. How many likes we got on the YouTube today? How much of you guys been smashing the like button? 6 of them in the horizontal, and on vertical, what we got for 22 likes on the vertical today. And then let's check the sub count. Are we going up any more today? We have went up 4 today. Cool. I'll do the stuff in the things while I'm distracted. Hey, Tree, what's your favorite pizza topping? If I had to just pick one topping for a pizza as my favorite topping, probably bacon, not pineapple. Probably bacon. But it's not a Minecraft build. Oh, yeah, just pop it in there. We were talking about Minecraft ideas though. So yeah, that would do. Just pop it in there and I'll pick up from that. Pineapple. Pineapple's not a topping, it belongs on a pizza. We all know this. You're just here to troll me. Just here to troll Tree. Although what I did enjoy is the other day Callum sent me a video of from Bluey about one of the dads talking about how to make tea and how he prefers it. And that gave me a little chuckle to myself. Pineapple on pizza. You guys disgust me. It's in Discord, perfect. Oh, yeah. That's what I was thinking, yeah. So where you've got like the black bit kind of going up from the build, that would be what mine would be like, Digital. So it kind of goes up with the black bit first, and then obviously to the middle, and I'll have it as orange, and then have it like a little walkway at the top like that. Something like that, but just a little bit bigger. Yeah, that works. That works. Pineapple on pizza. Honestly, lass. I thought you liked me in my community. Genuinely thought that. But no. You had to come in and ruin it for everybody else by saying that pineapple belongs on pizzas. And now you're just going to split an entire nation of people, lass. Prefer the path, but the picture helped me visualize it better. Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to mull it over for now because that is certainly the challenge. Is if I do put a path around the outside here, it would kind of like space it out a bit. Love you, Tree. I think it might actually space it out a bit nicer. So, yeah, I'll think about it. I'm still currently thinking about it right now. So, I'll see where my brain goes if I want to keep going tonight. All right, let's think about this. Front door entrance. We want windows here and here. We want a window here and here. Those are windows. What's behind here? Yep, you work. How wide is this window? Yeah, that's all you're going to get. Put one of them in here. Put one of them in here. Another wee window back here. Then we'll leave that as like a storage wall. Pro player! Ahmed, I am a hobbyist at best. I do this as a hobby. I don't do this as a pro job. But I appreciate your very kind words. But you have me in ultra concentration mode because I don't have a lot of days left to get this finished. Let's got all the windows. Yeah, the thing is, if I was to do a path. Yeah, I'd have a path at the top, yeah. It's just what I was thinking, like, is you could also had like a little stairwell here. And then from the top, you could have managed to walk your way around here. But the issue of doing a walkway here is the fact that these are all connecting blocks. So if you were to do a path, you'd have to put it up one. You'd have to build it here. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother with a walkway here. I don't know if that's even, like, remotely possible. Hi, Dempsey! Okay, we'll mull it over. I'm going to do the underneath side anyway. Mr. Dempsey! How are you, man? Thanks for the blasting in my ear holes. Why do you mean with connected blocks? So basically, like, if I was to build a path here, I wouldn't want the path to be built here because of the block color. So it's only in that block color to show like there's a frame on the inside, as if it's connecting a frame along the top. So if I was to try and build a path here, if I was to do a path with the acacia would have to sit on the top. So this is like what I kind of call a connecting block, like it's a main infrastructure or architectural block for support. So if you were to build a path up here, it would have to go like on top of this, which means that it would be a half slab, which is fine for spawn and spawning. But then the detail here would be how do you get that to the fence can't start here. The fence would have to start here, and that's a little bit too high. So by having the beneath as like a connecting block, which is like an architecture block for connecting the build architecturally, I kind of just screw up a little bit with just putting a path here. So I'd have to build this all kind of up one or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've got the windows and I'll maybe circle back around and do that again at the end. Well, here we think about it, eh? Well, here we think about it. Mr. Cheat! Welcome in, Mr. Cheat. Hello. So I'm looking at windows here currently. Just looking at some window designs. Don't mind me. Just have a little look at some windows. What did I do? What did I do? Looking at different designs. Looking at the different designs. Looking at the different designs. Okay, so they're all basically the same. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. Are you? I'm alright, thank you very much. I'll be honest, absolutely exhausted. But we are all groovy. We are all groovy. Yeah, I need to be thinking about going to bed pretty sharpish. I'm up teaching in the morning, unfortunately, so I'm going to be up early. Yeah, we're all getting on by, the way. Getting on by. How's things your end, though, Mr. Cheat? How's things your end? How you keep him? Right, gotcha. I think having slabs. I think having the slabs outer side. What? Fine. Yeah, I think so too. Since when do you play Minecraft? 2013? Roughly. And I've been streaming on Twitch now and YouTube and TikTok for definitely. I started playing Minecraft on Twitch about 3 years ago. But I've been playing since 2013, but I've only been streaming it since it'll be 4 years ago now. Yeah, I started playing Minecraft 4 years ago on Twitch. So it'll be 2022 I started playing Minecraft. I did play it passively, but I did do like Warzone and other games, but it wasn't until like I got to like a kind of conscious decision to play just Minecraft on stream and play different games. So yeah, we while then. We while. You know, we're currently working on a wee project, so pretty big starter base area. We're just on the last build. We're on the last one. Just working a little bit of magic. A little bit of last build magic. Yeah, well now, man. Gotta go. Bye. Catch you later. Catch you later. absolutely exhausted. From 120 blocks up, died a light shadow. From the ground, I feared for my life. Oh, they'll catch you out, all right. They'll absolutely catch you out. There's a couple times also when you've got even like a totem in your hand or feather falling boots, and you always forget. Like when you land, you're like, oh no, and then you suddenly remember that everything is all good in the world and you're fine and safe. Oh wow, they're down here. I wonder where they were. I have to think about this one a little bit careful because of how the size is, because I don't want it to be too overpowering. I could go as simple as just doing them on the under edges though. I mean, it might work, but or maybe just run them along the top. Again, you couldn't do the corners though. How'd you get your proportions so good? A ton of practice, I'll be honest. It literally just practice. Oops! What's going on here? Not very much, not very much. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. Why is this different to there? Oh no, it's not. It's not. It's not different. I'm alright with that. It's a little bit much, but I'm okay with it. But True Noob is an absolute pleasure. How's it going? How's it going? You caught us at near the end of our first 1,000 days, dude. Oh no. I mean, I'm definitely down now. Terrible. One of them days today. One of those days. All got them days. Oh, I appreciate you stopping running, dude. Say, I've got work tomorrow and I can't be bothered. I'd rather be sitting making YouTube videos or something, but you know. I made a creeper farm. I'm back 120 blocks up and I feel calmed down. I free calmed down and there was about 15 creepers ready. Yeah, ready to have their way with you. Parkour master sees it. It's afraid to even try it. Noted. Hey, Commander. Welcome into the chat. Oh, yes. Oh, oh no. There. Facing out the way. There. I keep falling all the time. Hmm. Right, we're ready to get to some sleep. Do you have an ant recommendation for building blocks for an underground base? Depends on your theme that you're going for. Because certainly, if you're building underground, you want it to be. Depends if you're going for like darker, gloomy, or brighter, vibrant. Hey, Whip. I think that if I was to build something underground, I'd want to try and emphasize light levels where I could. Because building underground, if you're living under there, that's going to be really dark and gloomy. So either you could lean on something like a little bit more bright and colorful, like bringing in like pale woods or quartz and calcite, bringing in some underground sort of like cathedral or marble effect, as if it was like chiseled out by ancient Roman times or something. Or you could go the other way. You could obviously go like a copper mine shaft and then go down maybe the copper, take inspiration from a trial chamber and use combinations of tough and copper variants. And then maybe go down just a more natural route with like spruce, stone, andesite, tough, and go down more like an old medieval caving village. Well, a few different. It depends what color scheme you want to go for, but it's either white, bright, quartz, chiseled out of marble, copper, tough, dark, like civilization, but run by steam and copper and pipes and generating electricity down below the ground, or just medieval sort of Hobbit, Lord of the Rings kind of inspired type of builds, something like that. Nearly 1,000 or give or take by the end of this week. By the end of the week. Yeah, that's not so good, Trunib. That's tough. I had the same dilemma like 2 weeks ago. I had exactly the same dilemma or something similar that I had to try and fix. It was not fun. It was not fun. It was not fun. I had about 3 days to find $3,000. So somewhat similar. Wasn't fun. Try and make a bunch. Yeah, I think quartz. Commander, the only problem with using quartz is just how expensive it is. So you probably want to trade for quartz through a piglin bartering system potentially. Go mining for quartz, trade for quartz. You can trade for quartz from villagers. That's why I've not built or planned to build anything with quartz just yet. I'm going to have to wait until I get villager trading, piglin bartering, where quartz becomes more readily accessible for bigger builds. But yeah, you can get your hands on it easy enough. You just have to prepare for it. Decline. Yeah, you got to watch not to apply too much because obviously it starts affecting your credit score if you apply too much. I know that one. Yeah, it's tough, True Noob. Yeah, you dude. Been there, done that. Still dealing with the consequences of it. Yeah, we had a wee situation at home that we had to try and resolve quickly. Thought as well, I'll never use Twitch and I'll never be interested in streams, but you keep me interested. I think it's your build style and the charisma and your interactions with us viewers. Definitely my top 3 content creators. You're the only streamer. Hey, I appreciate it, Luke. Yeah, well, I mean that's the kind of the big thing, Luke. When you're wanting to watch a stream, for example, you want to feel like obviously you're included, or keep up to date with what we're all doing. Like I'm just a human at the end of the day. I don't class myself as like a big content creator, or I don't feel like I'm bigger than anyone else. Like I'm just another person on the internet. I have the same problems we all have. And then yeah, I just try and make it as welcome as we possibly can, obviously. And you know, and if people want to come hang out, they want to hang out, and I always see where it goes. But I appreciate it, Luke. It's very kind for you to have to said that, pal. Because I feel the same way when there's a few content creators and stuff that I really like watching, but I don't engage in their chat all that much, and it's quite easy to like tune out and lose interest, especially if you're not particularly engaged with what they're up to. But there are some content creators that I engage with and obviously chat with, and you're in with the ride and with what they're doing in the journey, and yeah, I get it. I appreciate it though. It's very kind. Thank you very much. Birdily Melon. Hello! I built a bridge, can go up to 10,000 blocks. You build big bridge. You have built a big bridge. You build a big bridge. I haven't really built anything that big just yet. We're kind of somewhat still early game in my world. I mean, we're not really early game anymore, but we are somewhat. But yeah, we'll be hopefully looking to move on to a new wee project soon. And I'm actually really excited to move on to a big project in this world. Something a bit more beefy, a big farms. But before I can do all that, I have to start making farms. Which I am not looking forward to doing. I hate building farms. I hate making redstone farms or any sort of farms. Oh yeah, here's a question for you all. Right, imagine that block was in my inventory. Let's just say that is my inventory. That's all full, right? I know. Like, here's one for the YouTube and the TikToks and the short feed content, right? I had a few comments saying, oh, you can select blocks in survival or hardcore Minecraft. And I'm like, yeah, that's always been in the game. Anyway, so if I want to select acacia, I know that's in my inventory here, right? And just say I want to put it where the acacia fence is, right? I want to put it there. All I do is point, click the middle, like the middle mouse button. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, like the middle mouse button, and it selects it. You know the amount of people on like the comments section that don't like, oh, you can do that? I'm like, I've always done that. Like, I don't know how far back I've got to done that. But isn't that... I think that's maybe because I'm playing on Java. Is that a Java thing only? Or can people on Bedrock do that? Mind blown. I didn't know that. Yeah. And I know on Bedrock you can, but you've got to be playing on mouse and keyboard. A year ago. Yeah, on Bedrock you can do it. You can't do it on controller, I don't believe, but you can do it on mouse and keyboard. Anyone with a mouse wheel can do it. Yeah. See, Chris, that blew my mind when all my comments section on like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, I have at least one comment on every single one of the videos where people are going, you can select blocks now? And I'm like, what do you mean now? Like, I thought you could just always do that. There you go. Blew my mind when someone mentioned that in my comment section. I thought we just all knew that. I thought we were all esteemed professional Minecrafters in my community and people who watch my videos, but apparently not. Controller, just map it to one of the joysticks. Oh, there you go, True Noob. Nice. So you can just like bind it to one of the controls. There you go. Eh? Who knew? Well, I mean, apparently we all should know this, but yeah, there you go. So I was quite surprised and taken back when a few comments were mentioning and talking about it, and I couldn't quite. Yeah, my brain couldn't quite comprehend what people were talking about. I'm like, what? And then someone explained it in a comment. I was just like, oh. Fair enough. Well, basically the server I'm on, the villagers at base got killed because we got griefed. So I'm going to log on and find a new village, and of course get a villager to buy sticks. Nice, Commander, you're on a mission. I appreciate jumping across, Commander, from the vertical to the horizontal. The horizontal is very kind. It's you get the whole tree experience if you're over here. I appreciate it. Birdly, I named places to. First one is Kadar Ruby. The last one, super far away. Al. There you go. Very cool. The one thing I know Bedrock has, I want Java to have, is colored water in cauldrons. I had no idea even that was a thing. You could do colored water in Bedrock. And confirm, just bound it to L3 and it works. Hey, Mr. Warlock! With all the proper science. There you go. Warlock's doing the science for us all. Preel in Arabic? I don't even know what preel means. What does preel mean? Right, just one wall to do. Right, last wall. We'll try and do a little design for this, and then we'll get the windows in. And I think that I'm happy with the lower area. Oh no, I'm not happy with the lower area. I've just noticed there's a whole entire bit missing here. I even looked at this a few times too. Yeah, I'll do it. Right, I'm fine with that. Got web design here. Now, basically just means that Wednesday stream, we'll need to then start to focus on the roof section, and we'll do the roof on Wednesday. We'll get the structure built up. I don't know what color though, and we'll try and get that then built up next. But the lower supports in for the lighthouse. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Ocelot! How the unbelievable builds going. The unbelievable builds are going. We've now got Ocelot. We have a cliff. We built an entire custom cliff. Oh, say hi to Cliff. Hi, Cliff. And then we're just working on our lighthouse build. It's going to go to the top. So we've got a little path. Kind of circles its way up the surroundings. Circle. Climb. Walk into the build. Hello! And then this is going to be our lighthouse that we have on the top, which is going to be our final build. Am I barking up the wrong tree? How's Ocelot doing? How's things? How's the stuff and the things? It's tremendous. Long way with build. It does true new. But I never knew that you could do coloured water in a bedrock cauldron. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, I'm alright, Ocelot. Yeah, I'm doing well, mate. I think the only thing is I'm just tired. I'm just rather exhausted at the minute. But I'm doing alright though. PW, I did a stupid. And Pearl, that white ball shining. Oh, I got you, Birdley. I understand what you're saying now. You did a stupid PW. What on earth did you do? I reported my bus pass as missing, then found it earlier. I don't know what to do. How's the world going? The world's going alright, thank you very much. We're I say we're now just coming up on the last 35 days. And we're pretty we're kind of moving along quite handsomely and quite comfortably now. So yeah, we're kind of got the lower ground done. So like the sort of lower section, and then we're gonna have to go into the roof section. So I'm gonna have to have a little mull over how I want the roof to go. I actually don't know how I want the roof to go in this one. I haven't really put much in or put much or any thought into what I want the roof to do here. I want it to have the coolest look from the side, so I think I might have to do it triangle here. So it kind of just appears out the side of the here. So this is going to go up and then connect in. Maybe do like a little arch at the front. I don't know, but and then a big lighthouse at the back here. I need to get the bus to call it. I don't think it would disable your bus pass more in the same way that obviously it would disable a credit card. I don't think so. I mean, you should just work it in the morning. You've still got it though. You can still show them like this is my bus pass. You probably have to take a form of ID to verify that it's you, maybe, but I don't know why they couldn't just let you on. But people do take their jobs a little bit too seriously, so there is a high chance that the guy, whoever you speak to before you get on your bus in the morning, is going to get their job's worth and tell you to go away. But depends. If you get someone nice, they might kind of respect the fact that like, I did report this missing, but I actually found it. You never know. Yeah, that would do. As long as you can compare, because I don't obviously know what's on your bus pass, but as long as you can show them your bus pass with your name on it, and if it has expired, you can just explain why. And then obviously if you can take your college ID, then at least you've got something to verify that it's yours at least. Because the only reason why they wouldn't allow you to use it is if it wasn't you. I mean, I'm just surmising that that's exactly what it would be, but you know, that's the only reason why someone would not let you use like a bus pass potentially. It's just the fact that it's not you, but it is you, so. So you should be alright. May have forgotten that was hollow underneath. Finally over. Oh, nice one, PW. That's good. I hope you get it all sorted, eh? Angel socks. Why is Angel Socks been a little Halo person in my chat? What have you done? Or what are you about to do? Not fun. Yeah. Yeah, it's awkward, PW, when you kind of get into situations like that, and it is about wording, terminology and stuff. It's... yeah, I get it. If I get more than most, but I understand. What can I say? I'm an absolute delight. Well, Angel, that's what I was thinking. You're usually a delight. So, I mean, yeah, there's no reason for me to to ever imagine as if you were to do something wrong or inappropriate, or I've got no reason to believe that the little, you know, the little angel, little halo thing would be anything other than just, you know, being a delight. What is this? Amy, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. Good evening. Good morning, good afternoon. I don't know what time zone you're in. Welcome on in. Appreciate you stopping on by. And Daniel, I subbed. I liked. You're so cool. Are you in the netherite? I am not netherite now. We're currently only in diamond only. It is on purpose. We're purposely not going to go get netherite stuff because the way in which we're doing this world is I'm recording it for a YouTube series. In regards to like the story and the lore and the story that I'm trying to tell, is like the first 1,000 days of my world are predominantly focused around early game development and the sort of building of a civilization, creating somewhere that you can call home. So netherite is going to come after day 1,000. So we're currently on day 965 now. So going netherite hunting and getting beacons and killing withers, warden hunting, all that stuff, collecting all the mobs, getting blue axolotls are all going to come slightly later in my world. Not too much later now. We are literally just round the corner from doing all that stuff. So good question, but we're not far away now. I recognize your name. Whose name? Hi, Dan. Oh, Dan's name. Ah, who knows? Chat at some point? No idea. I'm never inappropriate. Of course, Angel Socks. Of course you're not. Never have I ever. To be fair though, in my chat you've always been pretty well behaved. The only time I'd say that, you know, Angel Socks would have to get reported to the tree police, it's when she doesn't let me play with my food. Or you ban or block someone. Unbelievable. You alright there, PW? You all good there? I hear you. Especially if I had one of those weekends. Kind of glad to get kind of back to normality, I suppose, today, Angel, right? Sometimes we need a bit of a reset weekend to kind of realize what's important. Confuse you with spelling. Nice. I'm doing this on purpose because I think this is where my spiral staircase is going to go. And it'll just help me identify the middle of the floor. So with the spiral, that'll just be the middle. And then we'll just spiral around the outside, and we'll just go to the top. Makes sense to me. Oh, that's been god awful. Yeah. I mean, that's... Yeah. Kind of just gives you a little reminder, doesn't it? About what's... I say what's important, what's not important. That's where I think I found it out very quickly last year, Angel Socks. I was working away, and it just reminded me the reason why, like, I really want to change job or do something different. It's when I was working away from home, and I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I just knew that just going away to do something, I was just like, I'm done. I want to do something different now. Air spell that if air is in it. Sure. I think that's gonna have to do for today. It is 10 o'clock. We did not quite get our goal today, so we don't get to stream 2 hours longer today. But that is good. Good news. I don't get to stream longer today. MC Street. Is it MC Stream Pro? I guess that's what that says. Welcome on in. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Can't your personal career as you please. Was that Xander? Can't your personal career as you please. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't mind my job, but I'm very much at the point where I want to do something different now. Like my job is not too stressful. Continue your personal career as you please. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to. I absolutely want to give up my job and do something different. I don't know what that is yet though, but I absolutely want to try and do something different now. Just need to find out. Just need to figure out what that one thing is. Let's get that saved. You're the best pro in Minecraft. I mean, try. There you go. That's what floats their boat, eh? I'll trade you jobs. Oh, absolutely. I'd give you my job in a heartbeat. The Meadows. Hi, Karen. How's it going? Just caught me building a cliff, Karen, and making my little lighthouse. Look at the sun going down behind my lighthouse. Isn't it so pretty? Isn't it so pretty? What's up, Karen? You all good? Are you in my TikTok to tell me that all the kids are sleeping? Hey, good looking. What you? Hey, you good looking. What you got to building? How's about building something up with tree? The sun comes up on this side now. I know, Karen. Imagine. Imagine. You're a fluttering kite. Funny, I'm trying to explain who Magic Mike is. Rooster up, almost bedtime for him. Yeah, what time is it now, Karen? Yeah, it's 10 o'clock, so I'll be finishing up streaming in a minute. I'm unfortunately teaching tomorrow. There you go. If you choose, you can volunteer early, so there'll be more time for the streams. Yeah, exactly. Imagine. You're a fluttering kite. Yeah, so this is kind of the perspective I was looking for. So if you do that, and then you take, for example, if you do video settings. Where's my shader settings again for this again? Oh, it's at the bottom there, isn't it? It's this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Oh, Karen! I do the loud noises, man. Shader settings. Did I not put on the depth of field? Depth of field's on. Depth of field focus. It is on. Oh no, I did it now. Yeah, there we go. So where am I? Just make sure I'm not going to die here to something freaking ridiculous. Right, I'm still there and there's no mobs. Okay, yeah. So with the focus mod, or with the depth of field. So for example, if you do that, if I do F1, drop the render distance down, and obviously have the lighthouse and focus here. And just pop it there. You can actually see the whole builds to like the left are like blurred out a little bit. Wait, you're a teacher? Kind of. I'm a Microsoft 365 consultant and trainer. So I teach people how to use technology, which is the bit that I don't enjoy in my job anymore. And then the other fifth bit of my job that I do somewhat enjoy is building solutions for customers, which again is sometimes pretty good, but it depends on the customer and it depends what the hell they want. But yeah, there's the lighthouse. So you can kind of start to blur stuff out of the background and get a perspective of what we're making. Oh. Lovely. Raining. Yeah, so we're getting there. Oh wow, everything's blurry. Yeah, I can't. Like, I have to look here to see it to not be blurry. And I focus on the tree, and it's focused. If I look over here, I take off the blur effect. I can screw with people's eyes. Turn it off now. F1. Right, that'll do. Put your glasses on. Can't see. Can't see. Right, I'm done for today. That's how we want to look. All these add-ons and the advantage of Java. Yeah, Ocelot. Yeah, so, like if I jump into, creative community, well, particularly Ocelot as a content creator. I would always say that there's Are we back? I feel like I just killed my computer there for a minute. Nah, it's just this world. It's just this world that kind of broke. Teleport here, right. So, yeah, so when you're thinking about it from a content creator perspective, there's two ways to look at Ocelot. It logged. It's because I was swapping worlds, unfortunately. When I swap worlds, yeah, it lags the stream out, especially when I'm multi-streaming. It's because I'm just multi-streaming and my graphics card's taking a kick in the balls, basically. So, jam home. So yeah, so just take for example this Ocelot. Like if I go like F1 for content creation reasons, yeah, having shaders on, and then the ability to go into like your shader pack settings to configure things like post-process lighting, like motion blur strength, vignettes, image sharpening, bloom settings, the lighting, the shadows, the materials. You can pretty much customize a lot of stuff to make it look pretty good and pretty sharp. So playing with the depth view, I play with the depth of field all the time, but at a fairly low level, so it's not too extreme. Yeah, you can get away with putting little sort of forced perspectives on and stuff too. And it's pretty good for like screenshots of builds and taking pictures and having a lot of these content creation, like these sort of mods for Java. Oh, so good, Ocelot. And I think then on the flip side is then just having the ability to do other mods, you know? So if I jump into creative, one of the mods that I'm using here is a mod called Axiom, which allows me basically to go into a sort of a custom development build tool suite, but in a world. And I've not really, this is one of the tools I'm going to have to try and learn, is a tool called Axiom, and then try and fathom out how to use things. Like if I just jump over here, for example, like, oh, I want to fill in this gap, you know? I don't know what the tool is to do it. I'm sure there's a tool to like smooth or something, but yeah, I can like smooth that out, or smooth all this bit out, and it like does it for you, and you don't have to do anything. I haven't quite managed to figure out the buttons yet, but yeah, if I were to smooth all this out, I could just like select it all and then like just boop, and it just like smooths it. There's like some ridiculous, I haven't quite learned all these tools yet, but like elevation change and then flatten off. So I could do, I don't know how this works, but I don't know, something like that. And you can start to use tools to do some crazy, ridiculous build things. I haven't quite fathomed out yet how to use these tools correctly. This is a future me problem. Anyway, so yeah, so there's some pretty cool tools you can do with like Axiom, and then that's it all done. Flattened, and then peaks and troughs, and flying around ridiculous speeds, and pictures, and like maps and stuff, and yeah, it just takes you, like, I don't do anything that like kind of breaks the game Ocelot. A lot of the mods that I still use within Minecraft are, hey Rob, is it Rob? Welcome in, Rob. Jas, welcome in. I'm playing on Java, indeed I am. But a lot of the mods I use are mainly like quality of life, or building or content creation related. That's typically a lot of the tools that I use. But that's the tool that I'm trying to learn next, is the Axiom tool. I see a lot of content creators use it for like building, but I still haven't myself personally learned how to do it yet. I don't quite, so like this tool here that I'm holding, I don't quite understand how it works. But yeah, I think there's definitely ways to use it somewhere. Yeah, like there we go. I'm kind of flatten it. I'm kind of getting the hang of it already, just playing around with it. I'll flatten this whole area around here to like there. There you go. Crazy. But yeah, I haven't quite learned how to do that yet. That's future me problems. Would you do that for a stream? Yes, so that is basically the plan. So this is my last week of my hardcore world. Crystal, so when I get to Friday, that should be day 1000 on Friday, I hope. It should be 20 days on Wednesday, 20 days on Friday, and 20 days on Sunday. And that should take me, give or take, to 1,000 days. And then the plan for the whole of next week, the Monday, Wednesday, Friday streams of that next week are just going to be learning Axiom and trying to make a build for the hardcore event in March. So we're going to go a completely different style, different type of stream. We're not going to be doing hardcore or SMPs. We're basically just going to spend a whole week learning how to use Axiom together. So I might, count on guys like Willatronics. I might reach out to Calvin, Melly, Luna, Deep. Like I might reach out to a few people for suggestions or ideas of how to use Axiom correctly, Crystal. But yeah, hopefully if I can learn it, then if I can learn it, I can teach you guys in a way which is understood between us. Because when I watch other people use Axiom, I don't quite understand what they're doing because they don't really explain themselves that well. And as an IT trainer, I want to be able to sort of use a tool and articulate it in a way that I understand. So yeah, I'm going to do my best to try and learn the tool, and then we can teach each other how to use it, basically. So yeah, so this today, Wednesday, and Friday should be the last streams on hardcore before we then move to a week of Axiom and creative building. 2 weeks off for work. It won't be 2 weeks off fully. It'll be 2 weeks off with occasional streams. Do you have a separate world? Your friends. What do you mean, Harry? Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. Do you have a separate? Well, I've got loads of separate worlds, like single players. I've got my hardcore world, my creative community one. I've just been in there, but it's a creative one for my community builds. I build stuff for other people. Steampunk, wilderness, my build challenges, my new creative build world that I'm going to try and make by putting all those builds into one area. And I've got my old NVIDIA competition build that I did years ago. Then I do play in a couple of SMPs. So I've got one SMP here that I got invited to play on that as a builder, as part of the build team. And I've got Wilderness and I've got Dragonfell. And I've got a little one with IRL friends that I play on. So I've got loads of like different worlds and stuff that I play on, Harry, yeah. But Bella, welcome, and I'm back. I suggested going full Lord of the Rings for the event build. If I was to go full Lord of the Rings for the build event, my only concern is I've only got 30 days, Bella, and I'd want to pick something different. So I wouldn't want to go Hobbit. I wouldn't want to go Isengard. I probably wouldn't go Minas Tirith. I mean, you could go Helm's Deep. You could go... you could arguably build Rivendell. So I think what other ones you could do. What's the name of the village that Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli visit, and they get their weapons taken off of them, and then Gandalf the Grey appears as Gandalf the White, and he takes his robe off? What's the name of that city on top of the hill? Moria would be cool. Yeah, so we could just like go into the inside of a cave and just mine it all out. Yeah, I'm still mulling through a few different ideas. The few ideas I had were like Tron was a really sort of interesting idea, because you could do like a really interesting glass concept floor, and then have some like modernistic buildings. So Tron was on there. Lord of the Rings is definitely on there, 'cause I've never built in Lord of the Rings style. I've never actually built anything from Lord of the Rings before. Do your own spin on it. Yeah, my own Lord of the Rings inspired build. Yeah. Is it Edoras and Rohan? I think that's it, yeah. I think it's in Rohan over the sort of the rolling mountains. And obviously when they go to Rohan, they're looking for it to obviously speak to the king to then join armies with somewhere else, I can't remember. Tree just casually spoiling Lord of the Rings for me. Not at all. Not at all. Of the 12 hours of the movie, I've ruined about 15 minutes. Rohan is the Hillside Kingdom. Yeah, I think it's Rohan is the bit I'm thinking of, yeah. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to be mulling over between now and obviously that whole week. So I think we'll definitely be considering our options. We'll finish off hardcore this week. We'll focus next week on the first day is going to be just learning Axiom. And what I want to probably do is I want to be opening up a creative world and maybe just terraforming an island. So like sand and hills and mountains and lighting, just try and terraform and create a mountain or something out of Axiom. Then I want to move on to learn the tools like copy, paste, flip, rotate, how to save assets so you can reuse them quicker, building with the mirroring effect. I'd like to learn how to do that. How to do texturing and colors. I'd want to learn how to do that. Yeah, there's quite a lot of things on Axiom I want to learn, actually. But yeah. The Kingdom of Horses. Hi, Bo! That is Rohan, yeah. I finished the first movie finally. Oh, nice one. Yeah, I love Lord of the Rings. One of my favourite movie franchises of all time. Loved it. Right. For anyone watching on TikTok tonight, we're going to end our TikTok live stream right there. Thank you very much for those that have been hanging out on TikTok today. We really do appreciate you all. We had 33,000 likes today, so don't quite get to the 50,000 to unlock a new chest, but we appreciate all your faces and all you guys for hanging out on TikTok tonight. Bye, TikTok. Bye, Bellfire. There we go. Welcome in, Bolt. Right. For anyone is obviously still continuing to watch on YouTube, it's been an absolute pleasure. Big shout out to Brandon, big shout out to Jester, both with the both with the super chats today. I think it was like a $10 super chat and a £2, £10 and £2 super chats today on YouTube. Thank you very much, guys, and all the people that are obviously are members on YouTube. We are now over 2,000 subscribers, which is pretty cool. So thank you very much for the 6 new subs on YouTube today. If you have been watching on YouTube and you have been watching the VOD back, thank you very much for your continued support on YouTube, guys. And yeah, we'll hopefully see you all again Wednesday. Wednesday stream for you guys watching on YouTube will be a bit later. I likely won't be streaming till 7 o'clock. So we'll probably be streaming a little bit later on the tubes. But yeah, we had 24 and 7 likes. So a few likes today on the YouTubes. So yeah, I'll end the YouTube there just now. But take care, guys. Speak to you all on Wednesday. If you want to come watch us on Twitch for another 10 minutes, you're obviously more than welcome. We'll be hanging on Twitch for a little bit as we do some marbles races to finish off our evening. Right, for now, love you. Bye, YouTube.